look up copyright free. Free music too. Sure. I'm just gonna find those. Ooh, copyright free jazz. That sounds better. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but we are live coming up soon with a new series. Okay, I've got time. I'm gonna go and grab myself a drink. And with that, I'll be right back. Let me see. Am I still alone in the caster booth? Yes. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So we are here. A little smooth jazz going on. Let me see. So, yeah, I'll get talking about this once we're kind of live. So I just need to go to here, and I copy that text, and that goes into here, and I close that. Perfect. And if I open that up, does that give me a full access view for myself? No, not yet. And how come I can't fully see? Can I move that? No. Because I've got that just as a full screen thing right now. Does that do anything? No. Let's see, stretch the screen again. Okay. Is the overlay blocking it? It shouldn't be, no. that's where that wants to sit. Huh. 1920 by 1080. Ooh, a game invite. Properties of my browser source. Alright, so it's a little bit scuffed, but you know, this is the MF Rec League. It's always like a little bit scuffed. It's never going to be perfect, and that's okay. We don't really need it to be necessarily. So, what we got now is the Pudgy Poros versus the Pookie Patrol. And after a grueling single round robin over 7 weeks, we currently have the Poros sitting at a 4-2 record, led by their captain, Mr. P-Rob. He's the one whose name is cut off. He's the 80 carry on the right-hand side of the Pudgy Poros. On the left-hand side, currently, is the Pookie Patrol squad. They are led by their captain, Story KP9, also known as... Actually, I forget who their captain was. I think it's Muckasol, the 80 carry. Sounds about right. I think he had a name change. And they, after the 7 weeks, they finished... they're in the 6th seed out of 7 teams. They had a 4-9 record with a 2-4 series record, and P-Rob's was almost the inverse. They had 9 wins, 6 losses for a 4-2 series record. So there's a little bit of a, a seed advantage here for the Pudgy Poros. That is, though, why that they are the 2 seed, and they had side select. They're choosing to start on the red side. They want to get that counter pick going for probably mid lane and gemstone, if I had to guess, but that's just my guess. Yeah, and let me take a look and see if I can get any more insight. Let me see. What I was going to look up. Oh. I was going to look up a couple things. Let's see. I think it was that. I was trying to find out what happened last time these two faced off against each other, and I need to find that. And when did these guys play? Chum chum cha cha. I don't see the VOD. Okay, that's fine. So last time they played, we're gonna say it was 0-0, and that is okay. That's not what I want to do. Shit. What do I want to do? Copy. Is that what I want to do? Maybe. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly at all, but it might be. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. We'll find the frick out. Hey, what did I click on? I didn't mean to click on that, motherfucker. How do I do that? Do I go like this? No, that doesn't look right either. Huh. Does that do anything? Okay, yep. Okay, let me keep going through this friggin' list. River, water, NA1, BIBOO, hashtag agua, not aqua, right? Yeah. Oh, geez, and we are way live. Okay. Draft is live. And we've got, let's see, bands coming out. Gemstone's copying 2 bands, the Anivia in the Way, and P-Rub's gonna lose his Zaya, nice safety to carry to hide with, and that's gonna get banned out. Is what it is. And then we're going like that. On the other side, Feorio's going to get a Lilia ban, Mordekaiser ban for Pierre, and then a Blitzcrank ban for River Otter. The pick potential just probably a little bit too much to that the side of Pudgy Poros doesn't want to really deal with that. So they're going to go ahead and make that ban. Get her all cleaned up, I suppose. And let me do this really quickly. Sows NA1. I'm trying to get all the tags pulled up over here on my other screen so I can talk about what's happening and have some more, provide insight on who's been playing what. And that's Mr. Repeat hashtag Ghoul. He sounds like a ghoul. Okay. So I can see kind of what people have been playing a little bit. And that's good. Okay, right away, blue side, going to start out with a Kaisa pick for Muckasoul. I mean, comfy 80 carry. It's his second most played. Currently negative win rate, but we can ignore that, I guess, for now. And we can move on from there. The counter pick for the red side. Joe is going to get his Scion, which I feel like it's interesting. He picked this before the Ornn, but I guess he wants to save the Ornn for a potential Game 2 matchup. Scion, nice safe pick. Joe loves it. Quite a menace on it. And then the Unara for P-Rob, he'll get one of his comfy picks. He's been playing it a fair bit in solo queue, and he's probably pretty excited to have that champion. Countering the Scion, though, will be Pierre's Singe. Very annoying pick. Not a fan of versing that when Pierre plays that. Very slippery, very weaselly. Slips in out of fights, and we got to find some hard CC on the red side to kind of counter that so far, because it's going to be very annoying. And Zyra's going to be the hover here. Zyra will get locked in here. I believe that's for River Otter. I think it's going to enable the Kaisa to have time to scale while Zyra kind of controls the lane early on. And from there we can see kind of what they will do. And yeah, as we'll get through the last pick of the red side for the first three. Take a look at what's there. And it's going to be... Did that really get locked? Are we locking? Okay, yeah, Bubba Fiddlesticks is get locked. That ban slipped through. And Bubba is going to get the Fiddlesticks. So really keen on vision denial for red side as they try and set up the surprise happy birthday Fiddlesticks ganks. And going to see what they can do with that one for this first game. They probably want to get some pushing lanes, the ability to get prio around objectives early, and then have Fiddlesticks sneak in from flank angles or from behind kind of the vision lines of the blue side. And sneak in just like that. I will do a throwaway ban. My bad. I didn't know I was banning. Okay, so P-Rob missed the ban. That corner ban was not real. As we will proceed from here, and the Orianna ban going to go away from Gemstone. They are going to give him the counter pick, but they don't want him to be on a super comfort champion as he cops his third ban. And okay, the red side also believes that that's a Zyra jungle for Faoria, as they're now going to ban the Thresh, which is River Otter's, I believe, most played. And they want him on something that can't help Muckasoul just play super safe through the area. Can I look people up Braveman here? Oh, I can. Nice. View friend request. Okay, I'm sorry, I lied. It's his third most played. It's Lulu, and then Janna and Thresh is his third most played. At least all time. Recently might be a different story. Nah, recently it's still just fucking Lulu, Janna, Soraka, whatever. And another ban over to Gemstone with the Victor. And with the Unara, we're going to put a Taric there. That's going to be a pretty nice combo with the Fiddlesticks. It's going to give him the invulnerability when he goes in, as well as extra stun distance off of the Fiddlesticks' body if he can line that up in time before those fights break out and find a good angle here. As blue side's looking for their picks here, it's looking like we're going to need some engage and... I mean, someone that's going to be with the team, because I don't think Pierre's going to be with the team a lot as a Singe, so someone that can find where that Fiddlesticks is safely without just dying. Zyra can do a pretty good, okay job just, like, using plants to mark it, but Zyra also can't face check a bush that Fiddlesticks is in, or she will just explode. Even if she tries to, like, WQ it, it's borderline too close. as Udi or Yone are the last two. So I do think after all that, it does seem like the Zyra was a flex pick and it's going to go support. It's going to be an Udyr jungle and a Yone mid for Agua. Is how I'm currently reading that lineup for the side of Pookie Patrol. And the last pick over here will be counter pick for Gemstone into what I believe is a Yone. And he's looking at a couple control mages as well as a kind of a Joe cover, I believe, on Yasuo. And I think I can't tell if it's locked or not. I don't know how to tell that. It looks like the Lux. Okay, it is locked in Syndra. So Syndra will go mid into what I believe is a Yone. As all of the role swaps are happening now, and we can go from there. So what I'm expecting this game is, I mean, how these two teams have been playing historically. Pierre's going to play on the split. He'll be in a side lane. They're going to look to pressure bot, get Muckasoul in a place where he's comfortable just existing, and let River Otter roam to set the rest of the team up. Usually when I say rest of the team, it means he wants to sync up with Feoria and either find Tony or Pierre and make a play around those two. Is kind of the side of red side. It is harder to do that on Zyra. I feel like I mean, obviously you can roam, you can face check bushes a little bit with your W, or your WQ combo, WE, whatever, but she's not as impact on a roam as, I don't know, someone like a Leona or Thresh or Nautilus even, because she just, I mean, she's there just to, she's better if she gets to a fight before it happens versus kind of coming in as it's starting type of thing. The red side, they usually have been playing through kind of, I mean, jungle. I mean, they're good all over. They let Joe kind of just exist, and he'll scale on his own. He'll get his tanky beefy boy status. But for the most part, they're going to be playing through the mid and bot side with Bubba looking to just get further out vision and then deny shit from there and move in. And that's kind of been the tale of these two seasons so far. So again, this is game one. This is a best of 5. I don't know the score of last time these two teams met. I could not find a VOD, but I will tell you that it's basically inverse of seasons. The Pudgy Poros are 9-6, and the Pookie Patrol is 4-9 on their game score. As we are now loading into game, and I will switch over the stream in just a short second here. Oh, why is that? Oh, that needs to go above. Nope. There we go. Okay, nice. Alright, so we are loaded in game. I'm going to hide those time controls just so I don't mess them at all. I don't need to. I do want to fix that good homies thing. I got the dimensions from Pierre, and I think I want to change that. It just needs to go like there. And then a tiny more out that way. So, alright. Why am I not on a camera I can work with? Is it Shift C? No, it's Control Shift C. There we go. A little dance off top lane. I think Pierre's going to want to quickly... I think neither top laner wants to interact. I would imagine both of these two top laners end up behind the other one's towers and just have a gentleman shake on Pierre gets CS and Joe gets CS and HP scaling for free. And kind of go from there. Actually, I'm wrong though. Pierre wants his fight early. He's going to proc his Conqueror and look for a nice and heavy trade here, as Joe's losing a lot of HP for this trade. And he did start his Q, so no max HP gain there for the Scion in this first wave. As bot lane, depending on how the Taric positions, but Yunara You know, our Taric has higher kill pressure, I think, but the Kaisa Zyra with the extra range should have prio here early on in terms of pushing up and getting objectives in and trying to spot that Fiddlesticks and just play around that a little more. But we shall see how this plays out. And Tony getting a little bullied, or sorry, Agua. I don't know what I should say for there. I think it was Agua they wanted me to say last time when I talked to him like 2 months ago for the team. Agua getting a bit bullied early by Gemstone's range. He's going to be running that first strike, trying to sneak in some extra gold here. Mr. Repeats playing aggro. He was looking for an angle, but I think River Otter and Muka Soul are kind of just onto what's happening there. Not a lot going on there. Both junglers pathed opposite side. Fiddlesticks a tiny bit behind on that clear, so Udyr will be on this crab already on spawn, as Fiddlesticks is just now making his way to the crab, but he might need to redirect top lane to go for this out of control Pierre, as Joe is going to be losing his life, it looks like. And he will. That's going to be First Blood going to Pierre, who's going to flip him under the tower to deny him some of that wave, too. Most of that wave, too. As First Blood going to Pierre early in that top lane matchup. Sion going to TP back. But for the most part, both junglers are just taking that reset. Looking to go back to their respective squadrons. Fiddlesticks going back to his blue side, and Udyr going over to his blue side on the other side of the map. As ball lane has played out where, I mean, red side I think is okay, but Mr. 3P is going to be losing quite a bit of HP here just trying to stay in this lane. P-Rob, though, looking to get aggressive. They will get the flash of Mukasol, so good trade for red, getting a flash for free, as P-Rob wants to continue this a little further. Does get rooted, though. Exhaust from Mr. 3P gets the barrier of Mukasol, and that's going to be 2 summoners down for 1 in favor of the Pudgy Poros. As both supports are actually, one support, 1 A carry, are pinging some Z's on the other side, so good to see some tracking happening. And we can take a look at some items here. Gemstone sitting on quite a lot. He is taking his first back right now. P-Rub wants to shove this Wayne out, deny what he can, and then get his first back. Mukasol gets the Hearthbound Axe. Building into probably... I'm going to draw a blank. Oh, P is pause. I believe that's Kraken Slayer first for Kaisa. I don't know the Kaisa builds right now, but that's my assumption. That sounds right. I forget what that builds into. As mid laners do hit level 6 here. And Agua keeping up in CS for the most part, down a wave, but nothing serious. Looks for a big trade on Gemstone. Does find a third of Gemstone's HP. As Agua will use that to just secure the wave. Try and push in. Gemstone wants to hold this. He's looking to get Mr. 3P here. But I believe Mr. 3P wants to go check out what's happening. No, down on this dragon, although... Fights all over the map as Bubba coming in, steals the dragon from Feoria. Mr. 3P finds the kill. Gemstone looking for a big trade onto Agua. Agua will have to burn the flash and R just to get out of there. Top lane had Joe ulting back into lane. Pierre kind of ignored him and just still going for farm around him. Not too much going on here. Gemstone, big trade onto Agua. Will dump the ulti, will not find the kill just yet, but Agua's going to have a hard time staying in this lane right now in that little amount of HP into a Syndra's range. As... Oh, and the kill does go to Gemstone eventually. After a little bit of funkiness under the tower, Gemstone will find that kill with an auto attack and a Q. As Pierre and Joe are back to their fighting, Joe is just trying to get as many grass procs and max HP as he can. Pierre is just trying to trade in and just be as pestering as he can. CS is still fairly even. Joe's down about a wave, but ultimately he's going to gain that gold deficit back and max HP on his W, so it's not really too bad of a loss right now. And bot lane Kai'Sa still has no flash, but does have ulti now. As the supports are both level 5, pinging 6 soon though it appears. Joe gets flipped though. Bad spot up here. Looking like he's going to get these last two caster minions and fall down. As level 6 advantage for red side will lead to 1 kill. Mukasol might get a kill back. Both AD carries use barrier. Mr. 3P does get the second kill, but I think he was doing that just to try and keep Pierre alive. But that will be a 2-for-0. Oh no, I can't tell who got what. For the side of the red team, for P-Rob and for Mr. 3P on the Pudgy Poros. As... Okay, Udyr got 2 grubs there. Fiddlesticks maybe got 1, it looks like. Or did Udyr get all 3? Where is that? Is that on the buff bar somewhere? No, I got nothing. But the Pookie Patrol comes away with at least 2 grubs. As it says they got them in the chat. As Tony gets knocked over again, comes back into lane. Gemstone had the R back up, and this is where the lane gets a little bit rough, I think, for Agua. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm sorry. I know in Discord they're Tony/Agua, so I'm going to just keep mixing up every time. Keep you guys on your toes. No promises on any of that. Oh, you know what I don't have on? Which would be nice would be, not time controls, the objective timers. That would be nice, because then we can see that the next dragon's up in 1:45. So nothing really to go for yet. Around 90 seconds when I expect teams to start kind of getting their bases off, getting the vision out, and taking more of a look for that. Pierre is staying in this lane. Fairly low mana. Does have his R back up though, but I think he just wants to get the CS and deny Joe from hitting that turret plate as much as he can. He doesn't have teleport or anything, so every time he does back, he's at risk of just not making it back at a good time. But he's going to take his back right now. Joe is going to probably try to dump that wave and go hit those barnacles off there. And Gemstone looking to hold this freeze here as best he can so that Agua does not get to even interact with the wave in a meaningful way. I think since the last kill, Gemstone's gotten 10 CS and Agua has 1. Pierre flash R-ing. Really wants to find this. Joe will trade his flash too. Does not have the ultimate. Fairy is up here. Bubba is looking to counter here. He might look to ult over this wall. Does he make this jump? He makes the jump. Doesn't quite find the angle though. So he's not going to get any fear off besides his Q. As Isao does still fall over. And that Fiddlesticks ulti will be down for the dragon fight. But red side's got bot side prio now, so it might not matter as much, but we will find out in probably 20 seconds. Looks like Bubba was trying to get his base off and head back down towards that dragon. As River Auto just completed his back. If red side goes on spawn, they can get a good, I don't know, 5 or 10 seconds before River Auto is even back there. And it looks like that is their game plan. They're going to be on that dragon on spawn. Gemstone has the ult, and Agua has the HP to survive now. Very, very barely, but if red side wants a dragon, I believe they should have full prio now, as Agua is going to be out of this fight here. From the pressure of Gemstone, who is just looking to build a big lead. Gets the teleport out of Agua as well. So Gemstone now with a level lead has the teleport advantage and quite a bit of gold. He's up by almost 1,700 now. As we are approaching the 12-minute mark and people are finishing off their first major items, starting to build up towards those second ones, more so in the case of Gemstone than other people. Maybe P-Rob once he backs, he is sitting on 1,800 gold. As the carries on red side have a good chunk more. They got out of there just in time before Fairy came in. That could have been very scary for the Poros, but they will make it out of there. They might be pudgy, but they have made it out just in the nick of time. They escaped it using their slenderness to get out of that one. As just more fighting top. These two are just going to be slugging out all game long. I think Pierre is no stranger to fighting, and Joe's always down to Scrabble. It's just brawl, brawl, brawl. Pierre procking his Conqueror, looking to go for big trades. Joe just trying to get as many grass procs as he can and keep his HP relevant. As Pierre found Bubba. A little bit of action in the enemy jungle trying to proxy waves. Does burn his ghost, but he does make it out of there alive. As Gemstone's gonna get quite a lot of spells. Pierre will come in really nicely though, done that the kill gets back to Agua. So Furia burns his flash, they catch out Gemstone. And Pierre was there with the assist, gets a little bit of damage down, and just helps out keep him in place. As Joe gets slipped on the wrong side of everything here. I think Pierre is going to live. Bubba will find the cleanup onto Agua, as Joe just wants to get this wave down before he goes down himself. He will go down to Feria. River Otter. Oh, the kill goes over to Mukasol. Actually, that's better for the side, I think, of blue side. I mean, I think Zyra having gold too is fine, but Kaisi and gold is probably better here. As gold all of a sudden, from a 4k gold lead, give or take, is now down to about a 2,000 gold lead for the Poros at approaching 15 minutes here. But they've got the gold right, I mean, on the right people still. They've got jungle's down a tiny bit of gold, but that's not as relevant. Fiddlesticks is still going to be good as long as they can keep the vision denial. P-Rob is up about 1,000 gold, and Gemstone's up about 1,600 gold on their respective opponents currently. But Pierre is going to be annoying. I mean, apart from Bubba just pressing Q on him, there's not a ton of instant CC that can just kind of stop him from just running circles around the Poros later on. Mr. 3P can kind of look for angles, but as long as Pierre is paying attention to where he's like aiming the Taric E's, he can kind of dodge those and it should be fine. As Mr. 3P wants to find out this fight, but Feori's in here, gets the Taric ulti and flash done. P-Rob wasn't quite confident in that fight. And blue side will walk out the victors of that little exchange over there. Bubba trying to find his way into this angle here. I don't think blue side has seen him yet that I'm aware of. No, blue side has no vision of this. So if they can bait this end, Bubba's in a really good spot right here. Comes out of hiding, finds River Otter right away. Mr. 3P will go down for this, but they will trade out with Mukasol, which I think had a shut. Oh no, the shutdown was on the Taric. Okay, so Mukasol gets a shutdown kill. Played over to P-Rob though. As, I mean, the back and forth fighting, I do believe red side comes out a tiny bit ahead on gold in that play. Trading the double kill plus the plate for the shutdown kill on Taric. The kills all went though for both sides kind of to where they want them to. Fiddlesticks got a kill, Yunara got a kill, and Kaisa got a kill. So both teams got the gold where they wanted in terms of the outcome of who's going to be the late game carries. But overall, slight gold advantage on that play will go to the Pudgy Poros as they're looking for about a 3k gold lead now as they approach the Third dragon, 16.5-minute mark. The first two dragons did go over to the Pudgy Poros. Pierre is down here for this fight. Joe is not yet. Joe is looking to TP down as Pierre's actively causing havoc 1v3 in this backline as P-Rob is almost bullied out of this fight immediately. Joe finding a huge 3-man ulti. Gemstone doing what he can with Joe. Bubba trying to find an angle to ulti as well, but can't find anything just yet. Does find his way in. Gets the flash out of Mukasol. Gets the nothing out of Fioria. Pierre, though, still running havoc in here. And again, there's no instant CC, but it doesn't quite matter. He does find Bubba for Pierre. P-Rob blasting away his life. Everyone is 1 HP. No one has enough health bars here to go around. Gemstone trying to find what he can. There's a combined, like, 300 HP on the bot lane for the Pookie Patrol, but they will come out the victors of this fight. They will close the gold gap a tiny bit. They got more kills onto Agua and River Otter, and they will get their first dragon, as well as the big consolation prize, not even consolation prize, the bonus prize of the Scuttle Crab. Very big fight there. It looked for a second like Pierre was going to get caught out and ran a little bit too deep, but he kind of just distracted the entire backline of the Poros minus Gemstone. But he took out 3 people from that fight, and there wasn't a lot they could do. He did find the Fiddlesticks. He chunked Yunar out of the fight, and he took Tarek out of the fight as well. So with that, we're approaching, 2 items for most people, and slight gold lead over to the Poros for now. But kill score is dead even, and if they just get a turret here for the Pookie Patrol, they are probably going to be right back in this in terms of gold. Although, speaking of turrets, that bot lane turret for the Patrol is getting very, very low on HP, as P-Rob and Mr. Repeat really just want to push this down. They are at the point now where they've outlasted the Zyra early poke, and her damage is still good, but not as relevant, and Tarek can kind of heal it up. Fioria wanting, after that celebratory dragon, to find himself an extra Herald. He does find the Herald and a kill on Bubba Fox. And a bonus consolation prize as well. Gemstone came in to offer up a buy one, get one deal. So, more kills for the side of the Pookie Patrol as they are not giving up on this game. Yeah, they were down 4k gold kind of early on, but now they are back in this. Agua will get caught out, but in the process does get P-Rob's Barrier, Mr. Repeat's Exhaust, and Mr. Repeat's Ultimate. As, assuming River Otter can live here, not a bad situation for the Pookie Patrol to be in. Pierre still being just, absolutely obnoxious on this top side of the map up here. Farm has evened out, but gold does favor Pierre. Joe doesn't really care as much about that. He's getting his HP stacking, as Bubba once again does find Pierre, though. This might be a kill over a fear dodge Scion's Q. Mr. Streamer, can I click on Zyra? He maxed E then Q. I know that's what you're curious about. Yeah. I got you. I know what you wanted. I was looking at it earlier today, and the damage actually isn't that different going Q and E max. It's like Q is obviously a little more damage, and especially, what I didn't look at actually was the plants damage part. 67, 15 plus 20%, and that's it's 15 plus 20%. It's the same level scaling too. So the damage of the E is not a lot less than the Q. It's like a little bit, but it's like 20 base, and then it's 5% less AP scaling. So it's not actually that for an extra second of root duration. So I don't know. I'm starting to not think it's as bad, but I got way too distracted. Mr. Repeat somehow ended up under topside turret, gets caught out by Agua and Fioria. Gemstone walked up to find out what's happening, burns his flash, and he will also fall victim to whatever shenanigans the Pookie Patrol are holding up in this top side. As Agua gets the turret, Fioria is pushing the wave, and they are going to look for this Baron right now. Fiddlesticks does have ulti, but currently it's a one-man show. Zyra's got 3 plants hitting the Baron. Fioria's coming down now. Bubba does see this. He's getting his vision over that. I don't think he has his Zonios or anything. He's got a Malignance, but he has to flash himself out as Agua bullies Bubba out of the pit. As he's still trying to fight, but walked a little too far. Mukasol's going to clean up another kill on Bubba Fox, as gold is now actually 2k in favor of Pookie Patrol. Down 4k gold early. Fought back now. We're 22 minutes in this game. And they are ahead in gold. They're ahead in turrets. Although, I think Gemstone's going to find... Maybe not. Maybe not. Agua had their flash up for a moment just like that. As they will escape Gemstone. His ulti had in there like maybe 2 seconds left of cooldown. As Fioria... in a bit of a dangerous spot, but he's way too tanky right now. He's up 3 levels on anyone that was hitting him. Not any real dangers. P-Rob is going to get caught out by Pierre's flash flip. As Mr. Repeat's going to fall down first. P-Rob's going to fall down second. Isao is going to fall down third. Gemstone's going to walk in. Fiddlesticks might look an ult over here. As Fiddlesticks ult does catch 2. Couple shutdowns for the Fiddlesticks, but he's going to quickly find himself getting shut down himself. And Kai'Sa's once again going to clean up Gemstone as the 4th dragon will fall to the Pookie Patrol. Their 2nd dragon, it's another mountain dragon. They'll get a little tankier on the Udyr, on the Singed. And they are also going to find a bottom tier 2 tower as Pierre's working on that tier 1 middle tower, but we're now looking at a 4k gold lead for the blue side after being down early. Bot lane is actually ahead on gold now. Mukasol's ahead of P-Rob. Agua is ahead of Gemstone by about 100 something gold. Pierre's up quite a bit. He's up, what is that, 1200 on Joe. And Fioria is up by, I mean, almost 2k on Bubba. This Udyr is just clearing everything, and he's got a lot of kill participation. There's objectives happening way too much around the Udyr. As the Fiddlesticks can't quite find himself in terms of they're not getting the proper vision denial and getting the advanced wards to have Fiddlesticks ultis be unsuspecting. As Agua wants to trade on Joe, was kind of winning the trade, but P-Rob comes in to clean up the fight. Gets a nice kill for himself onto Agua. And Gemstone and Mukasol back at it again. Gemstone will burn the ultimate. Mukasol does burn the barrier. Zyra ulti comes out with Ignite. Gemstone will walk away to tell this tale again, though. Nothing too scary this time. As Bubba was in a little pocket of vision where no one had stuff, but then Zyra plants come in and found Bubba's hiding spot. Nothing for him there this time. Does look for the ulti. Does find the Zyra. P-Rob will get that kill as Mukasol gets that. Fioria trying to run in a little too far ahead. Pierre does find Bubba. Will be saved briefly by the Taric ultimate as P-Rob flashes onto Mukasol, finds that kill. Pierre, though, finds P-Rob once again, and that's going to be a dead P-Rob. Agua coming in, big 3-man ultimate for the Yone. Does find Mr. 3P first. He will retreat back to safety as blue side finishes their chase. They're looking for Gemstone. Pierre's going to flip up pretty shortly. Finds it. Gemstone will fall down as Agua also finds the Scion as Joe will fall as well. He is going to clean up a little bit of that wave to stop the blue side push. They did save one caster minion, but that will probably not be enough to siege us here too. With Bubba lurking over this corner, does not have ultimate though, so he's not as threatening, but he can, I mean, he can silence and he can walk up and suck maybe. Does not find the kill on Pierre, barely, as Agua runs right in Bubba's face, finds him underneath that tier 2 tower, dodges the aggro, and takes the tier 2 turret down as well. As all of a sudden, we've got a 5,500 gold lead for this blue side. Objective bounties are coming online, which, wouldn't you know it, the dragon's up in a minute 40. P-Rob does find Agua on their retreat. And a little bit of a shutdown going over for P-Rob. Bubba's red buff getting stolen now, though, as the bot lane of the Pookie Patrol up to some shenanigans up there. We have Baron in 1 minute. It looks like both teams, though, are... I mean, blue side's got a pink up there, but for the most part, blue side's got vision. No, blue side's got vision top side for the most part. And red side's got vision on that dragon side. Pierre sneaking through here undetected, does find Gemstone, burns his ultimate. Gemstone does not land the stun, but Mr. 3P will land his on Pierre. Pierre, in the middle of a 1v4, does get Gemstone's ulti, procs the Bandle Pipes, but Protoplasm, and finds his way out of there for safety. As a lot of cooldowns on red were used just to not appear caught out. Faria, though, steps a little too far forward, does get exhausted, and that's a big shutdown for P-Rob right as both objectives are spawning. Their jungler goes down for the blue side. As just a little bit more than blue side was ready to chew off of, Faria walked up a little too far and just copped the CC, copped the exhaust, and could not run out. Did not have his flash up from the previous fight. As that's going to be... believe third dragon for red side. Blue side doesn't want to just get slipped up for free. They are trading onto Nash here. I don't think the Poros have any indications this is happening. P-Rob has an inkling, but he does get grounded by Pierre. Oh no. Poor P-Rob. P-Rob got flipped again. P-Rob flipped again. Does find the Nashes, though, the Nash tempt. They do get 2 kills on the back end of this for Joe. As Bubba finished off that dragon, Faria trying to get his blue buff, and he's trying to remove this pesky Scion out of here. Scion wants nothing to do with that. TP's out to his base. He's going home. He had the bat signal was lighting up there, and he had to get himself out of there. Bubba looking to ult on the Mukasol. Does find him. Gemstone stun follow-up, and that's an instant kill on the Mukasol from Gemstone. Pierre flashing the wall, looking for something back. Finds Bubba, flips him. As Bubba's trying to keep himself alive through just sheer determination. Faria will join this fight. There's 2 tanks hitting Bubba. Does find a flea. Does find his flash out. Pierre, though, still wants more. Does find the ground on 3 people. Flips in Gemstone for Faria into River Otter CC. Pierre will go down for all of his annoyances, but so will Gemstone. P-Rob, though, coming in to clean up, does find River Otter. Faria makes it out with 100 HP. Not a lot. This is a very frisky back and forth game. All of that, though, did favor the red side for gold. They are back down to within 1.2k gold. And they're looking to siege this tier 2 turret. Agua goes in onto P-Rob, gets feared, and is going to have to ult backwards as P-Rob is healing up big time off this wave and off this Terra King, this tower. As that's going to be the tier 2 tower. Eventually, for blue side, there it goes, falling down. And the gold is back within 600. Very close game, very back and forth. We are 30 minutes in. People are hitting their 3rd and 4th items. The biggest discrepancy in gold is definitely bot lane, as P-Rob is currently up about 6,000, or not, wow, yeah, actually 5,500 gold on this Kaisa. P-Rob is just very active on the map, a lot of kill participation. He's kind of been everywhere. He's been getting all these shutdowns. He is in a spot where he has got the gold, and it's his turn to use it and carry these fights. As both teams posturing up to push this bot lane. There's no dragon or anything up for another 2.5 minutes, but both teams just want to feel each other out. Bubba Fox finds a big ulti, fear onto 3. Will lead to the demise of Pierre and Agua. Gemstone does TP into the play. I don't know if it's going to continue much here. River Otter looking to come out. P-Rob flashing in for a triple kill. Faria flashing out, barely dodges the slow from P-Rob. As Mukasol was not quite in that fight, which I think is what prompted the Poros to engage there. And this has been a crazy game. Gold is back in favor of the Poros. They're up now by actually 1,000 gold after having an early lead of about 4,000 and then being down by 4,000 themselves. No team really wants to just take this yet all the way in. Not yet. We got Dragon in a minute and a half. This will be the Soul for the Poros. They currently have 3 dragons. It's going to be a Mountain Soul, which means they'll get tankier. Across the board, have little shields. If they can get that soul. If not, we're going to go for a 5th dragon. Or a 7th dragon in total. Right around the 40-minute mark. Feoria trying to face check, and this is kind of what I was talking about. It is good that Pierre's here, because without Pierre, it's really hard for anyone to kind of face check the vision that the Pudgy Poros have, because Bubba can just be lurking behind any wall, and they need to find where he is. But for now, the Pookie Patrol has 5 members here. They have found where Bubba is. Pierre, though, losing a third of his health from Pierre and Mr. 3P. Joe TPing into this fight. He wants in. He's looking for action. He is looking up toward the 80 carry and toward Agua. Agua is going to be taken down. Gemstone will burn flash for that. Pierre, though, looking forward, fires onto Pierre heavily. And it's a lot of just poking around this objective. Joe, that Scion Q did hit. That's quite comical. Pierre's looking to re-engage. Will dodge the flip. Only manages to flip a Sao, though, as that's not really someone you can really flip and kill. That's going to be a dead Pierre. Gets feared from Bubba. That is the point and click that they need to slow down this Singed. And this is looking very, very likely that's going to be a Dragon Soul over to the Pudgy Poros in this first game. As Mr. 3P just wanted to kill some pink wards. River Otter will go mess with him, but really not a lot doing there. He'll finish off killing that pink ward. As I think he would have been better walking back up into Bubba. But oh, Joe does find his way in onto Makasol. P-Rob is joining. They do see Agua behind them. So P-Rob's going to think twice about continuing this fight. River Otter, though, in a bit of a spot where P-Rob is seeing him. And I think River Otter's on a little bit of borrowed time between these minions. Just depends on who's going to find the kill. And it looks like P-Rob is going to find that one. Now, if you had to ask a Zyra player, I would think that he died there because he maxed E first. But I'm also not a Zyra player. I'm just a clone. But that's my speculation. I think if he had maxed Q first, he would have lived there. Maybe. Perchance. Perchance, perhaps. Who am I, though, to say what's right and what's wrong? As Baron Nashor is back up. The first one did go... Actually, the first 2 went over to the side of Pookie Patrol. P-Rob walked a little far forward and gets caught briefly by Agua. Does live it, though, with the help of an exhaust and some Terra healing. P-Rob, though, gets pretty heavily chunked out. He'll be okay, though. His Guardian Angel will proc. He's been saved for another day. Gemstone does find Mukasol as Feoria finds a trade back on the Gemstone. As the Nash will get continued by... .4 AP on blue side. Yeah. I mean, items like Abyssal Mask and Bloodletter's Curse and Void Staff, those aren't real if you think about it. A real item is something like a Rabadon's, because Rabadon's does damage, and the ones that I just named that you're thinking of too, those don't do damage. Like, I don't know. if you know what damage is. But listen here, I'm not even in this game. I'm just in the caster's booth, so I got nothing to comment on. These are the professionals. This is why they're playing, and I'm here in the booth. Me, I'm just a guy. Just a guy that casts and jungles and sometimes plays, but not this time. So I'm here watching and learning. As we are back posturing on this boss side, there's nothing up to really fight for. Mukasil does get blown up. Taric ulti gets used up. Keeps everyone alive. P-Rob's kind of free firing in here. As Og will fall down. Pierre does find P-Rob flip. Bubble of Fear, though, will keep P-Rob from moving too far away as it redirects where the Singe was coming from. And it's going to be a 3-0 for the red side. As they've now got Baron. They've got a wave. They are looking to push this down. And Joe is going to flash in River Otter. Will find River Otter as he will falter. 1 tower goes down. 2 tower goes down. Nexus is looking short-lived here. As game 1, 38-minute banger, there were 3 lead changes. As the Pudgy Poros will take the first game. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do too? Just to really help troll and fucking piss people off. No shit, not that. I want to do a text source. Yep, perfect. And that's gonna say, yep, PP has 1 and PP has, yeah. There we go. We'll put that right up like here. Yeah, so now you know who's ahead because PP has 1 and the other PP has 0. And that's just like this one too I've got on, which is really funny. I had it as Pudge and Pook, but I thought that was like not really helpful, so I thought PP to PP would be funnier. And I will update the draft link as soon as I get another copy of this. I don't know where we're at. I think the players got to hit play again. I did not have that luxury today. That was what a game indeed, Krebsy. I do agree. That was a very crazy game. And again, for all those just tuning in, I Spotify searched very carefully for copyright free, and this is copyright free jazz, so I don't think we're gonna have any issues with the bad men over at twitch.tv that are moderating to whatever level they need to be moderating at properly. I hope they just let me exist because I'm a good boy. I found copyright free music per what the playlist was titled, and if they lied to me, I feel like I'm gonna claim incompetence, and that's not my fault. So that's kind of my game plan. I don't know if it's a good one, but it's the best defense I got. Oh goodness, there's a lot of links in that chat. Okay. Stream? Do I want stream or spectator? I think I just want the stream one. Okay, so how do I copy that? Okay, he didn't send us. How do I go like this? Okay, stream draft link, and then I gotta go to properties, and then I gotta put the new link in there, and then I close out. Okay, yeah, that looks correct. Names are still super fucked, but that's okay. That's not my fault. because I didn't do that. I don't know why this overlay looks funny. It's just not properly spaced 100% of the way, but I'm gonna go with the old adage. It is what it is, and that's still gonna be okay. So we will pretty shortly, I think, get back into this draft for game 2. And we're just going to wait for the players. And we'll go from there. Here's the trick, though. I got to remember which team was PP. What did I call it? Okay, yeah. This is fine. This is fine. Our draft on my link, at least. Alright. I think we're slowly getting ready to get the draft for game 2 underway. But again, I'm not in charge of any of this. I'm just here. I'm just a caster. I'm just a guy. As we are back in game, as we're going to find the Anivia band again for Gemstone, the Lilia band for Fioria. It looks like sides were swapped, so the Pookie Patrol chose that they want to switch sides. And they now want the red side. They want the counter pick for probably Tony? Maybe Pierre? I'm not too sure who really wants counter pick on red side, honestly. Duck is not playing, right? Okay. That says alternate side selection every game. I just want to clarify that. All right.
Teams do not have to alternate side selection.
Oh, I was just okay. Yeah. I am live, by the way. I just was clarifying. I was just looking at the game announcements and I saw because the post said first game side selection for first week will go to the higher seed team and alternate side selection every game. So I was just curious, like.
So no. So the intent is that the higher ranking team gets first game side select. After that, the other team gets the side select. So they don't have to switch sides. They get to select.
Yes, no, I understand that, but so my point is like red side just won game 1. The team that was previously blue side gets to pick what side they're on, right?
It doesn't matter which side they're on before. The teams that are playing right now are. I'm actually not watching the stream.
Oh,
what
I'm
teams are playing right now?
I'm going to use names to make it easier. So Pudgy, Poros, and Pookie Patrol are playing. Pudgy, Poros won game 1. Okay. They had side select game 1. So now Pookie Patrol has side select, right?
Pookie Patrol has side select because they were the lower rank, so they get it this game, and then Pudgy gets it next game, and then vice versa.
That was my question though. So it's not loser that gets side select. It's actually just correct. Every game it changes side select.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. That's how I read the post, but I want to make sure that made sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I would have typed it in Twitch, but I'm having trouble with my Twitch account not letting me log in right now. So.
No, you're good.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop out.
Yeah, thank you. I just wanted to, because not even for like this stream, I just wanted to make sure I understand it for like when my team plays, because that's gonna be pretty soon, I think.
Yeah. I think you play us Monday night. Is that what the plan is?
I think tentatively, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But so it switches every game regardless of winner. So even if like the Pudgy Poros goes 2-0 here, they still have side select for game 3.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's predetermined based on the seed. It just switches every time. So Pudgy Poros will get if it goes to 5 games, Pudgy Poros will get 3 side selects. and Pookie will only get 2 if it goes all the way to 5.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right. See you, dude.
See ya. All right, so again, that was not for stream. That was for my own benefit, and I'm happy Duck joined. That was helpful. But again, it wasn't super relevant for this. I just wanted to know because I didn't know, and I just wanted to get a grasp of the rules. So into this draft now, we have gotten a pretty heavy. We've gotten P-Rob on the Jinx, with some dive around him. Bubba's Nocturne and Gemstone's Fizz, very obnoxious characters to verse. And for the red side, the counter picks are going to be Jin for Muckasoul. I think that's Brand for Feoria, if I had to guess, in the jungle. Because I think they're matching lanes. And then Zed for Agua in the mid lane. So that's going to be a pretty explosive mid matchup. I think it's going to be determined probably level 3 with who wins that. And whoever gets the first couple kills is probably just going to run away with that lane entirely. Because that's just a very both of you die in one hit from the other person once that person's up 300 gold. As Joe is going to get a couple bans his way now, as the Cho'Gath and Ornn are off the table. He's already picked a Scion, so I'm expecting Joe to come in here after this next ban, probably with his crit Nasus. I know Pierre likes to verse that because I think Pierre's got some tricks up his sleeve for playing into that, but I want to see what happens here with this last ban, see if it's something to help ease top lane more, or if it's an AD carry, or sorry, a support ban into River Otter, something like the... I don't know if they'd ban the Janna ever, but it will be a Shen ban, which that's going to be definitely a Pierre-focused ban. And that's going to try to help ease Joe up there in that top lane just to get his bearings under him. He's copped 3 bans now. He's going to be on at best his 4th champion in terms of comfort levels. And again, I'm expecting the Nasus to come through here as we will get a Bard lock-in for River Otter, something to... basically just roam, ignore the lane, whatever happens, happens. And try and get probably Agua on that Zed and Feoria on that Brand set up again, I think is the game plan for the Otter down there. As we wait for the rest of the picks here. As we're going to get a Braum for Mr. 3P to go with that Jinx. So Braum Jinx, very protect the Jinx, very safe lane, very strong lane. And I can't tell if it's locked in yet. No, it's not locked in yet. Okay, Maokai locked in. Joe thought about that Nasus for a second, but he is going to lock in a Maokai. So more engage. I think it's going to be... it kind of can dive in a little bit, but it's more so going to be... something to sit on top of that Jinx's head and protect her so P-Rob can just free fire from the back line. And we'll now get to see the counter pick. This is probably going to be a top lane counter pick for Pierre. As Pierre is going to lock in the Nasus of his own. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't actually have a counter for Joe's crit Nasus, but the counter is just to take it away from Joe, which I kind of like that play a lot. Because if they maintain the Cho'Gath and Ornn ban, Joe's going to be on his 5th best character next game at most. Sorry, no, 6th best character at most. Assuming that Maokai and Nasus are both in Joe's top 5. So, very interesting side, or champion selection choice from the Pookie Patrol going into this game 2 here. And, I mean, name tags off, just looking at kind of the team comps and seeing what I think is going to happen. I mean, Nasus has a pretty free lane into Maokai, barring Nocturne coming up there, especially early on. Nasus will just get to scale. Again, I've been over it before. The Fizz and Zed, it's just someone's going to die level 4. Whoever dies is going to be fucking miserable for the next 25 minutes, including in the side lanes. It looks like the Nocturne's going to be more gank heavy, and the Fizz is going to meet up with him, and they're going to either try and 3-man top or 4-man bot and get those side lanes ahead, is my guess. I think Brand wants to focus more on just the objectives and the farming, and he can maybe try and play through meeting up with Bard for kind of a roam and play from there. The 2v2 bot, as it is, looks... I mean, I think the Jhin Bard has pressure early. I think Braum and Jinx, though, can just kind of sustain it through just Braum face tanking, using his shield, and using his HP as just kind of a fucking sponge for the Jinx. And then assuming they can weather the storm, make it even to level, like... I mean, 6 maybe, but definitely level 9. I think the Jinx and Braum start taking over to the point where if Braum tags anybody, the Jinx can just run them down. And again, I think especially it's going to be amplified if Nocturne and Fizz get roaming here. It's all going to hinge. A lot of it's going to hinge on the early mid lane because I think whoever gets the lead is just going to run away with this game from this mid lane. It's going to go... it can go either way here. Both these mid laners are good players. They're both playing assassins though, so it's going to be just a very teeter-totter game. Once that goes down, it's going to be hard to get back up, barring some massive like weight distribution on the other side, if you know what I mean. Okay, no, I'm not going to flame yet. I'm not at that point yet. I'm sorry. That would have been rude. So, we are currently, I don't know if you can hear it through the smooth jazz, but we are now ending the champion select. We're on the load screen. I will change the scene over in just a second here once I get loaded into the game. And we'll go from there. We'll hope it's going to be just as much of a banger as that first game. 40-minute banger, 3 lead changes. Pretty good first game. Champion mastery here overall favors the red side. They are gapping everywhere except for mid lane. But, you know, that's kind of fake. Alright. Does that not find my league? Okay, there it goes. I was like, what? Alright, let's get the scoreboard up, the objective timer's up, and time control's down. And we are into a pause. Joe Bug. That's what I was thinking too. Alright, so I'm going to hope I don't get the caster bug now where it doesn't properly load and sync back up. Yeah, I tussed. I'm glad you get what I mean. I literally had Pook and Pudge typed in, but I thought that didn't make sense and didn't paint a clear picture. So I put PP and PP because I thought that was way more clear. Alright, I would like to zoom out a little bit just so I can see a little more. I like vision. So yeah, we've got the PP is up 1-0 in the series over PP. And this is now game 2. As a reminder, this is a best of 5, so it's the first to 3 wins. This can go to all 5 games, if necessary. If one of the teams wins 3 games early, the series will be concluded from there. And that's kind of where we're at. For those of you just tuning in, we had a really fun first game. 40-minute banger. Couple lead changes. The side of the Pudgy Poros took a lead early. Kind of lost in the mid-game as Pookie Patrol was playing well around roams and objectives and catching people out in unexpected places. And at the end, though, they had a couple over-aggressive steps, and the Pudgy Poros were able to grab it again and sees victory for game 1, as I will say. So now you know which PP is which. Don't forget it. That's on you if you do. And we get into game 2. And I might have been wrong. I said early that I think that the Jinx Braum lane is going to get out-pressured by this Jhin Bard. But River Otter is going to fall down for second blood, as there was also a kill mid. I don't know what happened, but Gemstone is up here on the other side Raptors. Looks like he dove to Agua, and Agua has fallen down on that Zed. So my prediction of the level 3 fight is someone's going to die, and whoever dies is going to lose the lane. Starting off strong. I didn't know who it was going to be, so I guess that's, I can't really say anything yet. We'll see if the second kill happens too, but I mean, I think that's a rough spot to be down a kill as Zed into Fizz. I think it's easier for Fizz if he dies first, because I think Fizz can play safer easier than Zed can. But that's kind of, is what it is. Mr. 3P stepping up, gets a little curious about this Scuttle Crab, as Feria will back him off with the help of Otter and Muckasoul. Bubba does get rooted. I'm not really sure what tagged him at first to let the Jhin W be a snare. But both junglers did clear towards that bot side, but the Crab will fall over to Brand. As Joe does fall down, Pierre finds an early kill onto him for a plus, it's a plus 12er. Or no, it's a plus 6. Oh no. Oh gosh, I can read Nasus's kit now. Plus 12er, I was right. Okay, yeah. As Bubba finds that topside Scuttle Crab, and they're looking to dive Pierre. The wave is coming away from him, so unless Joe can do something with this wave quickly, I think Bubba wants to just back and keep his tempo up. Brand is slowly pathing this way. And Bubba is just going to let whatever happen happen. Pierre's going to cancel his back. Fairy is here too now. Bubba's in a really awkward spot. As Pierre finds River Otter, but just not enough quite yet. Bubba looking here to be just a kind of a pester. Does get Dark Harvest procced by Feoria. As Joe's under turret, it looks like he wants to fight Pierre, but he's not. There's not all he can do is. Okay, a lot of abilities being missed on both sides. I'm not going to comment on that though. I'm here in the cast. I'm not commenting. These are the pros. They're playing. This is why they play, and I'm in the caster's booth. But that was a lot of missed skill shots. Not going to say anything else. Gemstone looking to dive Agua again. Agua is going to have to W backwards and flash out as Gemstone's got a 17 CS lead. Is still threatening to dive. And Joe is holding Pierre kind of hostage here. Brand's entire red side, or blue side's up, bot side's up. But he's going to stay here and help out Pierre. Skill shots do it this time, as a bunch of damage will be traded onto Isao. But without any mana on Pierre, and without items on Pierre, it's not really a threatening point for him. So he's going to be able to just keep pushing this in with Reckless Abandon. I think he wanted to sapling that bush and stop Fairy's back, and that would have been really funny. But he did not quite make it there. So even after staying top for way longer than he wanted to, Bubba does get the tempo lead. As Joe wants to hold Pierre in this lane as long as he can. He knows Pierre wants to back and TP into this lane. And he just wants to keep Pierre as long as he can. If he can do anything with it, it's good, but I don't think he's going to get much out of that apart from just burning his ultimate now. Sapling comes out to stop Pierre's back again. Doesn't quite make it though. Pierre does want to stay for this wave though. Doesn't want to give up this whole wave just yet. Mr. Repeat comes in, gets the tag on River Otter, but I don't think any subsequent stacks will follow up. Bubba is lurking. He's not level 6 yet though, so he's not super threatening unless this one mini gets him level 6, but I don't think it does. No, there's no way they thought that gave him level 6 either. So Bubba's lurking in case Fairy is here. But Fairy has already cleared out this side of his jungle and he's back to clearing his top side. So Bubba will take, instead of the bot lane, his consolation prize will be a Scuttle Crab. Wahoo! As Braum tag comes on River Otter, he's got his E up though. Probably doesn't want to go in the river blindly, but I think it's safe enough. That was a really weird camera jump. Another plate falls down, though, for P-Rob and Mr. Repeat. As this Jinx is already getting to be a little bit scary. He's farming very well. He's, 10 CS a minute at 7 minutes. And he's got a kill to his name already. And he's going to just get scarier from here. I think that the Bard and Jhin had to play more aggressive early to do much. As now, it looks like the red side wants to dive. Joe, but Fioria, while hiding under the turret for the dive, was not ready for Bubba to ult over the top. Bubba, though, finds himself in a really rough spot. Will have to flash out as Joe gets a little bit left behind. He's going to flash the opposite direction, and he is going to falter. He's still withered. He's going to get plus 12 by the Nasus. As Gemstone diving, Tony, no! I don't know what just happened there. I kind of missed it, but Agua gets a crazy kill back on the Gemstone, lines up the double dagger into the turret shot, and Gemstone burns his flash, ignite, and gets a little bit overzealous, and will fall prey to Agua's Zed. A Jinx Rocket, though, cleans up that kill. So, another kill for P-Rob in that exchange somehow. It was a solo kill, too. Gemstone with no assist. As P-Rob gets his second kill on the board. And they are going to look to push this lane out and maybe transition into a dragon before a reset. As Fioria and Pierre clean up the grubs on the top side up here. So, similar to last game, the Pookie Patrol prioritizing the grubs, while the Pudgy Poros are going for these early dragons. Bubba, though, doing a solo. His bot lane did back. River Otter is snuffing out this play. And Gemstone's here first, but there's overall a lot more reinforcements here for the side of the Patrol than there are for the Poros. As Joe and Pierre return to their slugging it out. And they're just permanently fighting on every single wave for every single minion, and I love that. I feel like that's what top lane should be. I feel like that's not what top lane is like usually, but I feel like this is what top lane should be. They are just slugging it out. They have no... No one wants to hold a freeze. They just want to hit the other person in front of them, and I love that way more than I like other top lane play. That's how I play top, and I like this the most. P-Rob fighting another plate. Does get rooted by Bard, but nothing following. As Agua's trading back into this Fizz. I don't know how much first strike value Tony's getting, Agua's getting. Kind of want to look, but I don't know if I can. Can I press tab? No, I can't. How do I do that? I want to see first strike gold gained. That sucks. I don't know how to do that. Oh well. But I feel like, for the most part, Gemstone's been the aggressor and probably taking down that first strike, especially with the DOT. Pierre trying to stay, does not have a lot of mana to his name. Fioria is... Okay, fake DC'd. Braum ulti will catch Mr. 3P. Unless he's got his W back up, I think he is going to fall here. Although P-Rob's getting some trades back. Camera, why are we jumping? What was that noise? I heard something. Ah, Big BZ. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, thank you. Alright, a lot of fighting bot lane. Bubba did ult in trying to save some stuff here, but he will fall down. Mr. 3P will fall down. P-Rob will live in their day. Joe, trying to proxy wave though, does find Agua's full combo. A lot of first strike money being procced off here. Does miss quite a lot of spells after the ultimate hit though. And it's going to take a little bit of extra time, but I think Joe is going to fall down to Agua. Gemstone, though, will find Fioria. P-Rob, though, will be found by a solo kill from River Otter. That's kind of funny. Muckasoul was just not in range, I guess. To some extent, Gemstone tried to find River Otter, who is aware that there's enemies lurking. I do think Bubba also... Oh, Bubba has caught River Otter. That's going to be 1 kill for Bubba. And I don't think River Otter meant to, but he might have just led his AD carry also right to a shallow grave. Oh. Okay, right to a shallow grave. It does lead to a trade kill for Gemstone. I don't think they meant to miss their ulti in the Braum queue, but Muckasoul gets a few more cooldowns out on his way out. And that leads to the end of that play. Dead even gold. 12.5 minutes in the game. People are approaching their first and starting to work on their second item. As gold is very... Mid lane gold is 1 gold apart. Gemstone is up by a gold right now, which is crazy. I think it boils down to... I don't even know what. Pudgy, though, finds himself out of HP as River Otter gets another kill. And they're missing pinging the support because I think the brand wanted the kill, but if you want the kill, you gotta do more damage. That's just how it works. As Bubba's looking around River Otter again, will find the Bard portal out to safety, but that does put Muckasoul in a little bit of danger. Bubba trying to get onto this dragon as best he can. Does not find the Smite Seal. Flash is burned from the Zed. And that's actually it. Just the Zed. And it's coming in there 2 for 0. And the dragon. Or not dragon, I'm sorry. Yeah, dragon over to the Pookie Patrol. Yeah, Ty. PP took down PP game 1. And that's all you need to know. I did have it as Pook versus Pudgy, but that just didn't make sense to me. So I thought this made more sense. But we are well into game 2 now. It's playing out so far similar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the Pudgy Pooksters versus the Poro Patrols, I think. But this is playing out similar to the last game so far. The Poros had the lead early. Mid-game, they fell in gold to the Patrol. But then later on, Patrol ended up having a couple of rough fights and Poros won it. But this is an earlier gold lead this time for the side of the Pookie Patrol. As Gemstone and Agua scuffling once again. Neither one wants to give it up, but it looks like Gemstone's going to burn his flash and falter on the HP mark there. As Pierre wants his tower. Oh, he might have wanted too much. That's a very ramped tower. That's a very dead Nasus. Joe will find the lockdown, will find Pierre, and that's going to be 1 kill back for the Maokai. As he'll look to... Oh, goodness. Yeah, sorry. That's how to beef himself up. Supports are battling here. AD carries don't really care what's happening around them. Mr. 3P will burn the heal, will burn the flash. River Otter will burn the ulti. P-Rob firing as much as he can. Will get caught by Muckasoul. Bubba looking to ult in here. Mr. 3P falls down. P-Rob finds one on Muckasoul. Bubba does find the ultimate, but not a lot of follow-up as Bard finds a portal out. Feoria cleans up a kill topside randomly while we're up there. Bubba fighting for his life against the Zed, and Bard does find one, doesn't get the fear down. Bard misses the Q. Bubba's going to find a second kill here, and overall a 3 for 3 across the map. With no real gold shift here. Feoria will start the Herald, another objective down on the top side of the map for the Pookie Patrol. It makes sense. Pierre's got a lot of top lane pressure. They've been prioritizing those grubs both games. They got 2 last game. They got 3 this game. And now Feoria's looking to maintain this lead and go for a Herald play. As Gemstone will find the mid-tier 1 tower. Furia does find the Herald at the cost, though, of his life. P-Rob with the shutdown on Furia as Gemstone looking to make this play keep ascending. He's caught out Muckasoul. He's going to find an ultimate. He's going to find a full combo, and that's going to be a dead Muckasoul, too. Gold swings back in the favor of the Poros as P-Rob now has to run for his life. River Otter giving a little bit of chase. Joe and Pierre back fighting again. There's a Braum randomly up the lane coming down to help out Joe. I don't know if this is his guardian angel or if it's just his Braum who's going to just sit here and not do a ton. Pierre's ulti does run out though. Those Qs will be on a longer cooldown. As Blood roams Agua looking pretty low HP. Mr. Repeat will fall down to Nasus, I think E. Joe finds a kill on Nasus. River Otter will make it out with his Bard E. For now, Joe though giving a lot more chase. P-Rob looking to join in this fight, wants to get a kill here, does get stunned up. Joe might just take this. No, you can't flash Maokai Q. Alright, sorry, Maokai W. As River Otter will fall down. Joe gets another kill on the board. Gemstone's got really good vision of Fairy here. Does cut off Fairy's escape plan, but misses the ultimate while doing so. Gromp does fall for Faria. As Muckasoul burns the ultimate, will not find Gemstone. Faria does escape. And Dragon will fall over to the Poros. Yeah, Tyler is fat shaming. I don't know if I'm really about that. That's not very nice, Tyler. You should do better than that. Big fight mid as it looks to be pretty swift 3-0. For the Poros. Pierre and Joe back at the fighting. Tower does find Pierre, but it's not really enough yet. He still wants the wave, trying to get as many stacks as he can. Finds the Wither, and I think he's going to make it out for now. Bubba getting caught out, sort of, by River Otter. Faoria does find Joe. Bubba looking to back Pierre out of here. Pierre looking to ghost and kind of still play it out. let's check the gold. Pierre's up 1100. Jungle's pretty even. Mid is still 30 gold apart. It's crazy. Most of the gold is just on this Jinx, which is good for the side of Pudgy Poros. They want this Jinx to be fattened up, just be an absolute monster. As Pierre pushing this wave, trying to get a few more stacks. Does get tagged by Mr. 3P. Will get stunned. Will get fleed. Will get taken down by Bubba. They did that though. Well, red side snuck Baron Nashor. So not the worst case for the patrol. Although Agua mistakenly thought they could fight Joe afterward. Burns a teleport to get there and is not able to do much with fighting that behemoth of a Maokai. Fizz diving Muckasoul. I don't think that ult's gonna kill. No, does not have the damage to kill yet. Burns his Sonya's. I don't know who's dying there. Okay, Fizz is dying. River Otter comes in for the cleanup kill on the gemstone. And my prediction was wrong. I thought surely that someone was going to die level 3 or 4, and I was correct in that. And I thought the victor of that fight was going to really take over the game. And I'm pretty sure Gemstone dove Agua level 3 and then proceeded to int a couple kills back to give Agua a fight back in this. And I was wrong in that prediction. I will say that. It's dragon number 3. Very different from last game. Last game we had 7 dragons, and the 7th one was spawned at 30. Sorry, at 40. This one was a very delayed first dragon game, so we're looking at dragon number 3. It's an infernal dragon. At 24 minutes in, it does look to be going down for red side. They are leaving Jhin to finish it, which is kind of funny, because the jungler is dead while they're taking it. Gemstone, though, looking to play in. Does get River Otto's flash. But Gemstone will fall down to Muckasoul here. Bubba and P-Rob and Mr. 3P trying to come in. They will find one back. P-Rob will get one. He does face check a little bit too far though. And he's in a very dangerous spot. Does fall down to Muckasoul. As Mr. 3P and Bubba kind of just trying to fight for their life. As Mr. 3P will get taken down. Bubba will get rooted by the Jhin. River Otter is a goddamn menace. Finding kills left and right. They found the tower. They're looking to go for a tier 2 tower as well. Gold is back to dead even at 25 minutes. And this whole time, Joe is still kind of messing with Agua in the top lane. No one is dying up here. It's just Joe is permanently pushing. Agua is permanently trying their best to wave clear. And that's kind of that. But the entire blue side of the jungle for Bubba will kind of come crashing down here, it looks like, as Pharaoh is going to get to steal all of this. Maybe? Gemstone's coming, he's sniffing what's happening. Will burn the E. Furia does land full combo, but Gemstone landed ultimate. Will be enough to clean up a Furia kill, who stayed for that Gromp too, and that Gromp kind of killed him. Very unfortunate. Gromp was bait. The blue was fine, the wolves were fine, but taking that Gromp too cost Furia just enough time where he overstayed. Gemstone was able to sniff out what was happening up there. As... Is that a tier 3 boot thing? Oh, that's a big shield. For 5 seconds? That's crazy. Anyway. Back to trading. Zed out of energy here. I don't know if that matters a lot. While they've been there this fight, Pierre has the other 4 members of the Pudgy Poros, and he will fall down, which will then lead to 1, and I'm thinking maybe 2 towers for the Poros, unless Furia can come here and have his ult go absolutely sicko mode. I do think there's going to be 2 towers for the Poros. He's going to get flashed on by Isao. He does drop turret aggro, though, which then goes on to Mr... No, we're on to minions. Okay. Never mind. That's going to be 2 towers, plus Feoria, plus Pierre, falling down as Pudgy Poros comes back and take a gold lead. Makaso opening up, though, does find 1. River Otter and Gemstone back at it. Who is dying? This is crazy. River Otter is dead this time. Gemstone will find River Otter in the mid lane solo. Bubba flashes out a way to live from that topside play between Agua and Makasol. It's all back and forth. Both sides of the maps have a lot of action right now. And we got a very close game, 28 minutes in. Most champions are finishing their 3rd item, starting to work on the 4th. In the case of most of the carries, support's still a little bit behind, obviously. They have 2 items working on 3. But Pierre going and taking away a couple of Krogs. Pierre's not here though, so the damage is not high on Pierre. As he is going to get a lot of damage back on Bubba. Bubba will spell shot that Bard ultimate, which actually gets him away safely, unfortunately. As Pierre does join the fight, does find Pierre. And that will be another kill over for the Poros. But yet again, while Pierre is dying on the bottom side of the map, the Pookie Patrol is looking to steal away the Nash objective on the other side. And it looks like the Poros aren't really in tune with this. I don't think P-Rob's even going to ulti check it. No, as Nash is going to fall down. The 2nd Nash in a row will fall down for Pudgy Poros, for Pookie Patrol, uncontested here this game, in game 2. Gold is still so close. This is, I mean, the entire gold lead is on P-Rob. It's just such a close game. Top laners are apart by 10 gold. Mid lane's apart by 400. Jungles are apart by 200 gold. 180-ish, whatever. It's just all on P-Rob's lead right now. As Mystery P falls down, so P-Rob will lose some protection. Although Gemstone trading back on Makasol makes it a little bit safer for P-Rob to fire in here. He will fire in onto River Otter, who does burn the flash. Tries to find Gemstone. Gemstone will live though. P-Rob will find Feoria. Finds himself under Agua's attack though, as Agua will connect kill on P-Rob. Pierre fighting in a 1v3. Everyone's low HP though. It's him against Joe, with Bubba on a base and Gemstone soon to follow him. We'll just find this minion wave though. Not a whole lot at the end of the fight. It's going to be a 2 for 4 in favor of the Poros. The fact that P-Rob didn't have a shutdown is crazy also. I can do a quick sec. 30 minutes in, Nasus is at 738. And when we see the Nasus being played by Isao, he's a fan of the crit Nasus. Pierre's going for the more traditional Trinity Force into tank Nasus. I mean, he's got Spear of Visage, Frozen Heart, looking to go for Thornmail, and I wouldn't be surprised if he just gets a random Omen to finish off the build. As another fight happening, there's no objective up here. It's just kind of a vibe check at the red side Raptors. As we're going to trade out Jin for Bubba. A lot of 3 for 3 so far. P-Rob and Isao are fighting for the live. As Joe is just a butterball. He is not falling down, as has just River Otter left. He has no E. Has no flash. He needs to find some stuns here to save himself. One more auto attack from P-Rob should kill him. W does miss. Goes a little bit wide right. And Overall, 4 for 3. Yet again, favoring the Pudgy Poros, but this game is... I mean, this is on a knife's edge. It feels so close. Flashes were burned. The ignites were burned. Very close fight. So the next objective is actually going to be this dragon. It's only the third dragon for either team. We just had a slower start to stacking this game. Both these teams are just playing slow, methodical, scaling team fights. No one really wants to press an early lead here, or close the game early. We're just fighting back and forth going into the late game. Which is good too. Nothing wrong with that. It feels like it's more explosive, short burst fights. As River Otter gets flashed on by Joe, knocked away from his portal, and ulted, will go a short distance. Bubba finds Muckasol though, will kill him with Maokai ulti took that, I think. River Otter will fall down after his ult runs out. As 2 kills for Pudgy Poros now has them threatening a little more than they have been before. As they want to siege up mid as best as they can here. They don't have a big wave for it. Now they have no wave for it, actually. But it's currently their only wave. Gemstone's ult only finds Pierre as Isao is getting absolutely melted by Feoria. Will fall down. Shutdown goes to Feoria. Pierre looking for a little more, looking to get his Wither on. I mean, ideally P-Rob for him, but let's see if he can find him. As he can also, he's just going to grab the wave. Dragon now timer down to 35 seconds. The all-important Scuttle Crab for all division in the world is going to go to the red side, the Pookie Patrol. They might be able to get their third dragon in this game, as Agua takes that Scuttle Crab for them. Pierre's going to still push mid. Bubba wants to ult in. They want to pick off Pierre before this fight. As... I swear I just saw someone flash. Okay, yeah, Mr. Repeat flashed in. Finds Pierre for a kill. As red side wants a death bush, Agua's combo into Feoria's combo, a lot of damage coming out. Gemstone goes in, 1v4. Burns his Zonias for Feoria, but unfortunately will fall down himself. P-Rob, though, does find that kill. Needs to live through Agua's attack here. Looks like he does, and Joe's going to tank the rest of Muckasol's ulti. Bubba gets his ultimate back up. Axiomark's a hell of a goddamn item. He doesn't even have it, actually. I'm lying out my goddamn teeth. Just has a second ulti back up. It's that quick already. And River Otter looks to be the only one from the red side here to defend this. I don't think there's a lot he can do. He finds his way, pushing on to P-Rob. Actually, almost finds a kill. Burns P-Rob's Ignite. P-Rob, though, finds a little jungle juice. Gets to live as third dragon does fall for the Poros. They've now got a 5k gold lead. I'm so confused on Nocturne's ult cooldown. It's 30-second base cooldown. That's fucking crazy. The X-Play goes 30 haste. I mean, that doesn't sound like it's a lot, but I guess it's enough. That's a very short cooldown for Nocturne. That felt like an Axiom ult Nocturne ulti, but that was just 2 Nocturne ultis at level 18, I guess. As Joe and Pierre, 35 minutes in, just hit each other. They're doing no damage to each other. Doesn't matter. Bubba joins in. A little more damage. P-Rob joins in. The damage is very noticeable now. As Pierre will fall down. Does get that Nocturne ulti out, but again, as we just learned, that's a 37-second cooldown. That's not a big investment at this point in the game. Nash is up. Isao, though, eating a lot of damage from Feoria. He has lost over half his health bar. But blue side looking to start this Nash. This will be their first if they can take it. Red side's gotten the previous 2 Nashes this game. And I think they got all 3 Nashes last game too, actually. This might be the first Nash of the series for Pudgy Poros. A lot of skill shots going crazy. Bard ulti just got sucked into Narnia from what I just saw. He will fall down. P-Rob gets a reset with Fizz. They will find Agua. Finds Muckasol too. Finds Feoria as well. That's a clean ace at 36 minutes in the game with a Baron Nash buff. Pierre is spawning in 5 seconds, but unless he can find a Wither specifically onto P-Rob, I do believe this is going to be game 2 over to the side. He does find the Wither I mentioned onto P-Rob, but there's just too much damage. I mean, there's just too much going on. So that is going to be game 2 over to the side of Pudgy Poros. And that is that so far. Yeah, as we end game 2.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Hi.
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 Surprise.
Surprise. I gotta edit my text. PP is leading 2-0 over PP.
Eat. Saw your captain. I was like, you know what this needs? Some of that razzle dazzle.
Some of the little
dynamic duo.
The razzle dazzly. The duo is back.
The duo is back. It never left.
Hell
Been
yeah.
in our hearts this entire time. Okay, are they going into game 3 then right now?
They are going into game 3, yeah. It's a best of 5, so this could be the last game.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I will say, though, like I've got on the stream, PP is up 2-0 over PP. Watching the series in the lounge at LAX because I feel like that 5 hours, that sucks. I hope LAX
5 hours?
I hope that that's a nice lounge there.
But at least the homies are playing. It's true. We miss you, Andy. You're forever in our hearts and never in our farts. Maybe a little bit. Maybe.
Right,
Maybe a tiny bit.
I will stream here because that makes that easier.
Thank you. Thank you, King.
Ring of Wealth in the chest is goated. That's crazy.
True, dude.
Can't believe you do that.
We have only Pierre to thank for that. We got some grinders, Sam. We've got some fucking grinders. You ever been on Grinder?
I have not.
Okay, well, that was a test. Just had to see.
Okay, no. I met Shayna on Bumble. And before that, I was using Hinge and Tinder as well.
Okay. Yeah, Hinge is goated. Hinge is definitely goated.
I have a lot of praise for Hinge.
Dude, it's good because, like, you know, they let you break the ice. It's not just 6 pictures and then, like, a blurb about yourself. It's like you answer some meaningful questions.
And there's more to see on a profile. It's not just, like, one thing. Like, when you're viewing people, too, it's like you get to set yourself up more, but also when you're looking at other people, you see more than, like, initially on other profiles, I will say.
Exactly.
How did you and Maya meet?
Badminton. Just going to
okay.
our local community center.
Yeah. I saw a badminton clip on a Reddit earlier, like 2 days ago, and I was gonna send it to you. It was fucking cool.
Oh, send it. I love that shit.
But it was like it was stupid because it was on r/ like next fucking level, but then every comment was like, "This is just average badminton play."
Oh yeah. People are like, like, look how fast they're going. It's like, nah, dude, that happens all the time.
I actually found it. This is the clip I saw the other day.
Okay, link it. Stream it right now so everyone else can see it too.
Oh, no.
No. I'm kidding. I'll watch it though. I'll watch it in private. Okay.
I mean, it looks cool, but again, it was like I thought it looked like it was like like mid-high level, and people are like, "No, this is just like mid-level badminton. Just like go to like a park in like New York, and you'll just see this, or whatever."
Let me see this. Yeah, this isn't. Nope, this is nothing special. But
this is nothing special.
this is no. Where I play, I'd say this would be. So it's like A, B, C, D, where A, D is the best. This is about like B, like mid, lower B.
Damn. So it's like that's still above average though. If C is average, it's like high C is and low B is average. That's like average.
Yeah, C is like if they were missing more shots.
Okay.
This is good. I can do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where are you at then?
Yeah, I would do just fine in this group.
Okay, yeah, but where are you? Like, what's your like?
Oh, I'm like upper B.
Upper B, damn, dude.
Dude, A is hard to get into. The second you get into A, it's like you're goated. You're goated on the stick.
Is that like a lot more precision? Like you like there's a lot of like just overhead slams in this. Is that like you got the precision shit too, or like what is like what gets you into A?
the differentiation between A and B is like consistency and placement.
Okay.
Like you have a lot more control over where you're supposed to put it, so it's a lot more like you playing them in a mental game of where they need to move versus them making you need to move. That
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah. So for anyone in the chat that's like wants to know, like Gabe could beat these guys in fucking badminton. Just so we're clear, I'm
Oh
putting this
yeah,
in here.
100%. Those smashes are weak. Weak and predictable. Weak and predictable.
That's crazy.
I know, right? They're not even bad smashes, but it's like, okay, yeah, well,
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be there yet, but I also don't play badminton.
I could see you. I could see you open it up a little bit
Ty,
on the
I'm too
sticks.
busy playing with my cock. Sorry, my shuttlecock.
I was
Sorry.
here. I was here for that.
Sorry, I
I was
lied.
here for that. Oh, good Minton. Okay, okay.
I'm too busy playing with my with my shuttlecock for that one.
Understandable, sir. Have a nice day. I don't think there was anywhere else that could have gone. So I'm glad you just ended it there.
But I don't know. I think I'm funny.
No. I think it was good. It was good, but I don't know what he could have said in response.
Yeah, no, I think that's good. That was good.
Oh, good. That's good. Well done. Oh man. Oh shit.
All right, we are still waiting. Oh shit! I need to change my stream actually, so you can see.
We got a GZ in chat in chat for Andy who just got 69 mining,
Yo!
and we got a big GZ from the crowd.
Nice. All right, sorry,
If
Gabe.
you don't
There's
GZ,
that.
you're banned.
This
If you
is-
don't GZ. Light work,
Oh, I can't.
King. Light
Okay,
work.
on my Streamlabs OBS, I can't write GZ, but I can write GZ over here. I got you.
It's just be like GZ Andy 69 mining.
Wait, that's fucked.
Why?
I wrote GZ and it says automod. Hey, your message being checked by mods has not been sent.
Hold on, me.
Mods?
Yeah.
Mods?
Oh, same shit for me.
Mods? Check it out.
Wow. Mods, get in this. Mods,
I literally wrote GZ and
jerk
nothing
this guy
else.
off.
Mods?
Mods, make this guy have a good day.
I'm logged into Streamlabs OBS, but I can't type there. But I'm not logged into Twitch on my actual, like, on twitch.tv on my Firefox because I'm logged into my actual account. And that's fucked. I got owned.
Dude, a 5-hour delay sucks. Holy snap.
Yeah, I had a 6-hour layover. It was, like, planned, but that sucked a lot. Delay, like, unexpected delay, kind of sounds sucked. We are live. We are 3 bands in currently. The same bans have happened, I think, all 3 games for the first 3. It's very subtle, and I'm not talking about it a lot, but it's here. Yikes, I hope that's a good fucking lounge.
9 hours.
I hope that's a good lounge. Oh no, someone clipped it. No.
And this is
No, Ty
What?
Ty clipped
With
my
what?
thing.
Uh-oh. I know, right? They're not even bad smashes, but it's like, okay, yeah, well.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be
Get
there,
clipped.
but I also don't play badminton.
I can see you. I can see you. Noob. I can see you open
Got
it
him.
up a little bit. Roasted. Roasted.
Ty,
On the
I'm too
sticks.
busy playing with my cock. Yeah, he got me.
Yeah. Someone
Now they
clipped it.
swapped, they banned or slash what? Oh, okay. Yes.
6 a.m., dude. Just start the day. Holy snap.
Okay, wait, but what time is that for, like, Honolulu time? Like, it's 6 a.m. your time, right? Is that, like, 1 a.m.
Hold on.
Honolulu time? Aren't they 5 hours back?
EST 2. Hawaii. I'm doing the Googles. The
I'm
Googles.
already too fucking smart. I already said 1 a.m. and Andy confirmed it. I said 5 hours back, and I'm a fucking knower. If you ask me
Why did you know that?
I don't... one of the... Actually, no.
What time is it in Russia right now?
Fuck, I actually don't know Russia. I know, like, most of Europe is, like,
Got 'em.
5 or 6 hours ahead, depending on, like, what... If it's, like,
That's
Central
like-
European
like
time or
Britain,
Central
right?
European
Yeah.
summertime. No, further east, like Denmark and, like, Switzerland, that shit. All my Overwatch shit, one of the Overwatch players I managed was a Hawaiian guy, and I knew he was 5 hours back from Eastern time. So, like, that game just made me learn time zones. Because I'd be like, I want to play at, like, 7 Eastern. What time is that for you? And he'd be like...
I am at work.
He's like, dude, that's like 2 p.m. What? I was like, okay, fuck it, fine. And I'd do the other for the European guys. I'd be like, hey, you guys want to play at 6 p.m. Eastern? And they'd be like, that's 11 o'clock at night. Like, no. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
It's a
Hey,
beautiful head.
Tyler.
I'm sorry I bring this out of him. I'm sorry.
No, for the most part,
Actually, I'm not sorry. It's beautiful.
I don't think there's any time zones like +4 of us, because I think even Spain is +5. Because like, I think plus
What's
4 is
India?
like in the ocean. India would either be +5 or 6, I think.
No, dude. It's like on the it's
No.
1 p.m. EST is 11 p.m. IST. That's 11-hour difference.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. No, I go from
Or like
like
is 10-hour difference? No, 10-hour.
I go from Hawaii to like Central Europe. That's where my knowledge goes. Okay, that's all I got.
Gotcha, gotcha. Well, I'm glad we have you
And
for that.
if you look at a world map, it's big, right? Like Central Europe's like not that far east.
That's right. That's right. The Pilgrims, you know,
Yeah, India's
wasn't that much
way
of an
further.
accomplishment.
Yeah, India's so much further over there. Holy, I didn't realize how much further. Because like that's like south of like Central Russia. I figured like in my brain, India's like on like south of like Western Russia, not like Central Russia. That's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, there's a draft happening though.
Who's getting drafted?
A lot of comfort picks.
Colby, mods, ban Colby.
Mods. Can we get a mod in the chat, please?
None of that
Yo,
negativity.
Andy with the prime for 3 months. Hell yeah! Thank you, thank you.
Huge, dude. And we are off topic. No. It's like two squirrels like, eating sugar and then trying to watch a movie
Dude, that'd be
on a
hard
sunny day.
though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Get him, Andy. Yeah. Muscles.
Dude, Colby's been watching the Arnold. There's literally, I learned there's a competition for the girls where it's literally just like walk on stage, flex, but then just walk off. They don't lift anything. They're there for like aesthetics and nothing else.
That's good.
That's good.
Should we talk about the draft? Should we talk about the draft?
Yeah, probably. No, some of the Arnold people actually lift things and like show off their strength, but not the girls' part at least. At least that I saw yesterday. I don't know.
They're trying. They're trying. That's all that matters.
I mean, they obviously do a lot of work before the Arnolds because they don't look like that without doing a lot of work. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Agreed.
But
Agreed.
then walking onto stage, they just did nothing. They literally sat there, they stuck out their ass. Like, they turned around, stuck out their ass, then just walked off.
Colby, get in on this guy. Colby, come to caster chat.
No, don't do that, Colby.
Educate Sam. Jarvis. Jarvis.
I don't think my take is wrong.
this guy's balls.
Dude, Andy, aren't you playing one-handed right now? Don't you have your hands in your balls right now at the airport?
That would be crazy at the airport too.
I
Shit.
mean, it's just a comfort position,
All right.
man. All right,
Can,
back to the
can we
draft.
get the Sam analysis of the draft right now? What
Yeah.
are we thinking of these team comps?
Okay. 50-50 shot. You saw it. I knew it.
Oh no.
Okay, so River Otter got his most comfort pick. I think there's good champions to buff with the AD shield from Janna. There's the Talon from Agua. There's the Caitlyn, obviously, from Muckasoul. I think Pierre's on Zac, which I think is really good, but from how this series has been playing so far, it's like, I think you're missing Engage overall. Diana for Feoria is a pick I know he's comfortable on, but it's not like one of his, like, when I think Feoria, I don't think Diana, you know what I mean? Other side, Joe's got his Mundo. That's like his 7th best pick. Bubba actually got his Shaka, which I think is funny, and I know it's his like most comfortable pick, but it's not like a Rec League champion. And then Gemstone got Oriana somehow on game 3. That's crazy. P-Dub got Aphelios, which I think is exciting, but like again, I think there's a lot of Aphelios players here, but like I don't think of P-Dub as like an Aphelios player. I think he can obviously, but I don't know if it's like super comfort main whatever. And then Mystery Repeat on Blitzcrank I think is funny, and I think it's going to work really well because there's 3.5 really good hook targets there for the Blitzcrank to land up on. Colby, state your business. What do you mean? What does that last thing you just sent mean?
Oh no.
Tell me what you mean.
Tai Tai hates women, dude.
I don't hate women. So how do we feel the same about them then?
But that's what Colby said. Or yeah, Colby says you feel the same as Tai Tai about women.
So we respect them and love them.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
This is defamation. You'll be hearing from our lawyers.
Nero, to answer your question, he has not played her yet this season. Granted, he only has 11 games played this season of ranked. But, again, that's one of the ones when I think of P-Rob, I don't think of, like, Aphelios. Like, I don't... My brain does not associate Aphelios with P-Rob. I associate, like, Tristana, Zaya, Caitlyn, Jinx, Kaisa, Vayne, Yunara. Like, I don't associate Aphelios with P-Rob, but, like, in my brain, yeah. Yeah, P-Rob equals Kaisa. So when I go back on his past history, 2025, he was playing mid. 2024, S3 was mid. S2, no Aphelios games. S1, he was 1-0. He went 11-6-3. 2023 S2, which that was only 2 seasons for that year. He was 1-0. 2023 S1, he was 2-3. So I don't know. I don't think he plays a lot of Aphelios. He's probably comfy enough on it because P-Rob's just good at this game, so he could just make whatever work. He could probably make fucking, like, Yumi 80 carry work. Don't question him. But I just don't think of Aphelios when I think of P-Rob.
Couldn't agree more.
Thank you. Alright, we are loading in. I'm going to change my screen for Gabe.
Thank you, Pookie.
I'm going to change my stream for the draft, but it's not loaded in yet. There it is.
I remember when I went to war.
Yeah, mastery, big gap for the.
Wow.
Actually, it's mostly just river auto carrying, but that's okay. Temperature objective scoreboard.
Big.
All right, Gabe, I'm gonna go top off what's left in my margarita mix. You're gonna take control for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Okay.
I can entertain.
Perfect.
I think.
You can talk about the game or talk about whatever you want. That's fine too. Oh,
I think I'm gonna talk about whatever I want.
I like that answer. It's way better.
I think that's fair, you know? Because in this day and age, you know, you just gotta do you. Masteries for noobs, agreed. Gabe, narrate your RS3 grind quick. RS3 is a very interesting game. I am playing it. It is very interesting. That's it. That's it. That's it. We've been dungeon maxing mostly, and then yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's so much to do and not enough time. But as the game begins, we see the typical back and forth. Some poking, some brawny. Wow, dude. Jarvis, scramble this guy's balls. Colby's talking mad shit about RS3. I think Colbus is just jealous, man. Because we're playing RS3, having fun, and he wants to be a part of it. Can't tell me I'm not right. Because I wouldn't believe you. So. Okay. Here, I'll take some poke damage there.
Did I just see Pierre and fucking Joe slapping it down already?
I think so, yeah. They're giving each other the tits.
Dude, every game I love this.
This is what I'm here to see. B-Rob took a little pokage also. He took a little damage down bot. Not my Aphelios, okay? Not my edgy goth.
Dude, Colby's too busy playing horror games to play RS3. He wants to play, like,
Yeah, he did. Andy did invite everyone, and he only got the cream of the crop to play with him.
I didn't get an invite though either, actually, so I'm with Colby on this one.
Wow. This is Pam?
I thought it was
I
weird
can
because I come
vouch
from
for
a
Andy.
RuneScape background. I thought, wow, they should surely invite me.
No, Sam. He's in an airport, dude. He's gonna lose his life. He's about to get a felony in this airport, bro. Chill, chill.
Oh shit. Oh, that,
He's
that that's
better.
that's why I didn't get invite Colby. That's why you didn't either.
Ah,
We're just above the crowd.
of course, of
Time
course.
me out.
In a sea of mediocrity, you guys stand above. Can we get
Oh,
Andy to say something bannable?
no,
That's the question.
no, we don't need to.
Oh shit.
Is
Pierre
Joe gonna get
versus
Pierre
Johnny?
first blood?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
Bubba came
my
up.
lord.
Bubba came up.
Oh, and Pierre just gooped everywhere.
Time to kill the Zach Blubs. First blood goes to Shaco. Andy, I sadly can't, I don't think, because I'm on... Maybe I can from my Streamlabs, but I don't know if I... No, I can see your badges, but I can't from my Streamlabs. That's crazy. Okay, Pure getting dangerously low here.
Colby is ego checking Andy at the moment. The bubbler Shaco.
Yeah, Bubba Shaco
He was
is
in there.
awesome because I feel like Bubba Shaco is like obviously well known. He's whatever it was, 800,000 mastery on Shaco, but I feel like he never plays in Rec League because it's always banned out, and Shaco doesn't feel like a Rec League champion. So I'm curious to see how Bubba brings this in. He is going to go for another gank. 2 flashes burned on River Otter, who burns his own flash. Muckasol flashing in,
Ooh,
misses
almost.
to E though, so
Almost got the kill. Almost got the kill there.
gonna be a double kill over for the red side.
Well played. Good amount of baiting. Forcing the commit. Well done. Oh my. We got some glazing for Bubba in the chat right now.
As Talon came down, but he's only gonna find one.
Can we get some more? Can we get some more?
Dude, Bubba's already glazed up enough. Bubba's the best jungler, we all know this.
Oh shit. Okay. Guh. Yeah.
Good.
I knew that was coming. I knew that, I knew that was... This guy only plays the cat. He doesn't know what he's doing. This guy only plays... Oh man.
Pierre doesn't get
I'm
level 6
kidding, Andy, I'm
first. He's
kidding.
gonna ult. Unless his Sao can find his ultimate, I
Oh.
think we have a kill back for Pierre.
Oh,
What?
he flashed on him just to, you know, finish
Dude, I love these two top
the
lanes.
kill.
These two, the first 2 games, by the way, the first game was like 38 minutes, the second game was like 37. Those two in the side lane hitting each other out of like 55 minutes of gameplay. No, sorry, 65 minutes of no, Jesus Christ. 75 minutes of gameplay, they were just smacking each other for like 60 minutes. Like those two are just hitting each other and that's it. And I fucking love it.
That was beautiful.
I can't do math right now. My brain's fucking spaghettios, but that's beside the point.
That's okay. Time of the construct. Numbers aren't real.
That's true.
Oh, Mr. Repeat with that missed hook. Could have been something dangerous. Something naughty.
He also, though, has the luxury where, I mean, any hook he hits is good, but any hook he doesn't, it's still fine.
I love that, Andy. I love that.
Oh, this is not Google. I would say, though, just go to the gem store and buy, like, your whatever gem you can cut, and then sell them back as a cut gem, because that's at least a moneymaker in OSRS. Hook hits for Mr. Repeat, but that was a hook that turned out deadly for his own team. Fioria was lurking, had the ultimate up, does find Pewd up, does find Mr. Repeat, and it will be 1 kill for the Diana, 1 kill for the Caitlyn.
Jarvis, ChatGPT. Flip this guy's omelet. All right. I have to take a little intermission. I need to take a tinkle break.
I'll allow it. It's actually copyright-free jazz music. There's no ukulele. And I can turn it up if you'd like to. Oh, the Mundo. Yeah. I do think Mundo's ukulele is going to be on cooldown for another 18 seconds, though. As Agua roams up, does find Joe for his second death and Talon's second kill. As bot lane's back into trading, Mr. Repeats kind of bush hiding again, looking for a cheeky hook here. Fioria once again hiding though. I don't think they've got vision of this deeper play. So even if the hook lands here, which I think it's gonna be... I think he just dies. Pierre printing a little bit, does get at least a barrier out from Caitlyn, but not enough to kill here. Gemstone with a big ulti back onto Agua. Looking for a kill here. And another kill for the Gemstone. Welcome back.
Thank you. The Tinkle has tonkled.
The Tinkle Tonkle?
The Tinkle Tonkle.
Now, from what I understand of AD carries, this Caitlyn's building wrong, as they did not rush Collector. Or, sorry, Hubris. I've heard Hubris is extremely good. Oh, goodness gracious. Fioria.
Have a crazy alt, and then he may have just been goaded into the engage right there with the emote.
I think Bubba mind controlled him.
I believe it.
Can we get some more Bubba Glaze, please? I think Bubba just made Fioria flash and ult the air. I think Bubba really caused that one there. Good job, Bubba.
Good job, Bubba.
As looking for a kill on Gemstone did not go quite as planned because of the Bubba mind control. It's crazy. Alright, okay, new bit. No, not even a bit. This whole cast out is coming at Bubba Glaze. I don't care what happens, we're praising Bubba.
Jarvis, get a statue of Bubba in here.
Jarvis, erect the statue.
Oh, another 1v1.
As Bubba is instructing Joe to take a negative trade here, but it's going to work out. He will have his ultimate. He'll be able to heal back up here. I think he's just softening up Pierre's HP bar for when he gets up there. I think it's Bubba's big grand plan on that one.
I can see it.
I think that's what's happening there. Pierre looking to re-engage here. Does find Joe back under the tower, but this is right where Bubba needs him to be. As Fioria is looking to come topside to dive, as Bubba once again solo kills Agua here, and we'll get the kill there. Joe will fall down, all part of the Bubba's plan though, as it's going to lead to a dragon for Bubba himself, so gets some stuff back on the other side of the map.
Pretty strange that they didn't push the tower.
Yeah,
up top.
I think, I don't know. Bubba also just sent
P-Rob
P-Rob to the
out.
Shadow Realm.
Yeah. Oh, Bubba is still doing all this?
Yeah, but this game is Bubba now. Everything is Bubba.
Okay.
That is my new... The next 30 minutes of this is going to be just... Everything's going to be about Bubba.
Okay.
That's
Bubba, under Bubba Tower.
Under Bubba's top tower.
How about Bubba Max?
As Bubba is sending in his Grand Knight Joseph to fight the evil top laner PA.
Of course. The evil.
He will steal away a Raptor camp, which is very good, very big for a guy like Bubba.
Oh, Pierre doing the Pierre thing where he proxies the wave.
Yeah, he's going to go proxy the wave. Joe, though, intelligently not letting Pierre's wave crash. He's going to go find it himself. As, wow,
of course.
We need to deport this Diana. She is stealing the Great Bubba's camps in the top side of the map.
Jarvis, call ice.
Jarvis, send in the Bubba reinforcements.
Or is it ba? We'll never know.
No, not yet. We'll get there. We'll be knowers one day.
No. Pierre taking the blast cone. Beautiful instead of queuing. Love it. Love to see that map
As
awareness.
Joe finds Fioria just for a grand savior to kill him. He is in trouble though.
Oh, oh.
It does depend on if Pierre finds the. Yay! Bubba lived.
Oh, oh my
That's
lord!
Ooh, he also tricked Tony.
What an outplay!
What a
Yeah, he
guy.
outplayed him like nobody's business.
What a guy.
But Pierre gets that first tower and that extra gold that comes with it.
Yes, Pierre gets a nice turret taken down. Does find a kill onto Joe in the meantime. Unfortunately for Bubba, for a guy like him leading armies, sometimes sacrifice had to be made, and this time it was Joe.
It's true. That's very true.
But it's all part of the Grand Bubba's plan.
But he did break that one guy's ankles, so that was pretty cool.
He did break Tony's or Agua's ankles.
He did. He did break Agua's ankle.
I'm gonna keep going back in this entire season. I've been going back on it since game 1. I'm gonna keep going back on it. Keep this chat on their toes. Keep myself on my toes.
I like it. A lot of toe action going on. Toe love is big nowadays. People love toes.
What just happened? I heard something. As Blondie Boy is followed. Welcome, Blondie Boy. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, Jason. Hi, Jason.
What?
Hardy.
What about him?
He's here. He's in chat.
Yes, he is in chat slowly.
He's alive. Oh my lord.
Yep.
Gemstone a little bit unstoppable against
As Bubba mind controlled Agua into dying to Gemstone yet again. Smart by Bubba.
Bubba ba 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 ba.
And now he's going to look for his grand vengeance on Pierre, who almost killed him earlier. Pierre, though, healing a lot more than Bubba and Joe are ready for. The clone is trying to finish the job, as the cleaver will knock down him into the blobs. And just like his first kill of the game, Bubba will now slice down Pierre yet again for his 8th kill of the game. All hail, Bubba. Oh, Fioria just finished his back right as a big 2v2 happening.
Tallying out as a 2v2 happens, yeah.
That is unfortunate.
See, Ophelio's putting on the pressure.
That somehow
Ooh,
P-Rob dies.
only got to get reversed.
As Muckasol finds a double, and yeah.
That's unfortunate as hell. That crit from Kate just bursted his head off.
Yeah, P-Rob kind of got his head knocked off.
I like the aggression, but you gotta have something to back it, unfortunately.
As
oh,
Bubba
Aqua
gets
just
a
getting
kill.
completely destroyed.
No, Bubba live.
Oh, Fioria with the ult.
Wait. Okay.
Oh, the flash through the queue. Well played, outplayed, outmaneuvered.
Okay, phew. Thank God Bubba
I can't believe Bubba just outmaneuvered Bubba.
Thank God Bubba lived, and Bubba also got Gemstone to make a good flash there, and it flashed through Fioria's Q and got a kill. Thank goodness, that was close. I'm really worried that Bubba's going to be like 20-0 this game and just somehow lose.
I don't believe it. It's impossible.
I don't either, but I'm nervous. I mean, Bubba, like Shaco's like a champion that
Look at that bounty stand. It's impossible.
It just went down.
I think you're right. It's hard to carry a game, I think, as Shaco.
I mean, in solo queue it's fine because people just do stupid shit. In team play, theoretically, you're more organized and you're more aware of like where Shaco is, where he's coming from, where you're in danger, and he's harder to like team fight with, which is more in team play than solo queue to some extent.
Colby does make a good point that nothing is hard for Bubba.
Yeah, I don't think for the Grand Bubba that this is going to be too much of a challenge, though. Is my hope. As he is retreating currently, but I think it's just for a better angle in the fight if he can. He is looking to 1v1 Agua on the side, but actually he tricked Agua. He made Agua run away.
You see Joe and Pierre just going at it up top. Never any rest for the wicked.
I'm telling you, they're just flogging each other every single game. Every single
We
second.
could probably just talk about the top lane for the rest of the game. It'd still be entertaining.
So funny. They're just sitting there. I mean,
Nobody likes the passive top lane.
Joe is running Grasp every game, and he's gotten 1,000,000 stacks off of that throughout the series. Pierre's been running
Oh.
Conquer for the most part. As Bubba has made it here,
Comes-
but unfortunately the bad guys have an escape mechanism to live from his tyranny this time.
He survives.
He survives. Oh shit! I feel bad. I don't mean to make like a good guy, bad guy scenario. Like I have no actual favoritisms, but I think the bit of rooting for Bubba is just way too funny. So, for anyone watching,
Double good, everyone else bad.
for everyone watching, let me fully clarify: this is a bit, but for the bit to continue, I just need to glaze Bubba for the next 20 minutes or however long this game goes. The last two games went for like 37 minutes each.
Hey,
So.
Sam,
Hardy,
which PP is up right now?
So Hardy, if you check the top left, Team PP is up 2-0 over Team PP. I really don't
Yes.
think it's that hard to get.
I don't understand. I don't understand how you don't get that.
Is there confusion?
So which PP is up right now?
I at first I wrote Pudge and then I wrote Pook, but that didn't make sense. Then I just put them both to PP because I thought that made way more sense. It is what it is.
Tai asking the true questions. Can a team with Bubba ever even lose?
That's true. Here comes Bubba for the ball lane. He will knock Muckasoul's head off, but wow. Bad guy Janna healing up Muckasoul and pushing Bubba away. That's pretty rude.
Yeah, that's not cool, dude.
Agua will flash another Orianna ulti. Bubba excellently ults the Diana ultimate. He will get shot in the head by
Still
Caitlyn.
die.
No.
Well played. Well played. He knew what he was doing. I can respect a man who accepts his fate.
It's so sad. Gemstone walks down here, does not have ultimate. Is getting kind of hit pretty hard, but I think he's okay. These two are just... I fucking love this top lane matchup. I love it way too much.
Bebo. Oh, shit. Baron making an entrance. Damn.
Baron is in the house tonight. Gemstone might
Baron?
get sent out of the house. Never mind, Muckasoul's on the way of not paying attention to Gemstone. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Oh, Bubba's here!
Wow,
Yay!
okay. Oh, Bubba for the cleanup. Let's go.
Yep, try as you might, but you cannot flash away from the great Bubba.
I think we know who the MVP of this game is. We can just call it.
Yeah,
That's two monstrous shutdowns.
Bubba just got both. Actually, I don't even think Bubba got... They didn't even have shutdowns. I don't know why, but they didn't have shutdowns.
It was more like a emotional shutdown. Like, they got egoed. They got mogged.
Yeah, they got bogged. I love...
Bubba ran them down.
They're fighting out. Neither one of these is the junglers. They're just fighting over the fucking Bubba's Krugs. As,
Like, two kids. Two brothers and sisters.
dude, I would love to pull
Fighting
Bubba
over
in.
who gets the last lollipop.
I really want to pull Bubba in for a mid-game interview. That'd be so funny. She's just like, guys...
Just drag them in mid-game, guys.
Guys, we're gonna fight
Well, that's
Dragon,
also
but
what you're
also... How y'all doing in the casting booth tonight? I've done a mid-game... One of my bits before, I did, was a mid-game interview because people...
Ooh, Bubba getting the kill on Kate, which actually changes the direction of the fight grandly.
Sorry, game speed and real actually important stuff. I was just gonna talk fucking gibberish.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I was gonna talk
No, you're
gibberish.
good, you're
like I'm
good.
saying.
I
That
just saw Bubba take out Kate, which is most of their damage.
That was one of my bits. Was there was a time where people had to use the actual Rec League server voice channels, like the good home for the other Rec League. So when I was casting one game, I just jumped in their channel and sat in their comms for like 30 seconds, and then jumped to the other team's channel and sat there for 30 seconds. And it was kind of like a sneak peek
that's a good
insider for
idea.
like 30 seconds. Yeah, it was really for like a minute. It was
Yeah.
really funny.
Unless they're watching the stream. If they're doing that, then
They shouldn't be. That's
Bad.
bad. Dad, don't do that, guys.
it's not cool. It's not cool. Oh, we're getting the emotes. We're getting the emotes. Let's see some crazy emotes.
Dude, this game
Okay,
is
that was a
dead
bait to
even.
see. That was a bait to see if anyone would emote. You see, they're not. We're good. We're good. Nobody's watching.
Everyone show your in-game mastery. Okay, look around.
Watch, watch.
Take note of that one. There's no snakes. Oh, PogChamp. I agree.
Can I get a Poggy Woggies?
Bubba is 12-1 right now, which is a little bit strong. Doesn't have a shutdown, yo, somehow. Ooh, went for the submarine.
Oh, that was a great River Otter ult. She said, "Don't touch my man."
Yeah, River Otter is
That's what we like to see in a
unfortunately
support.
just very quick reaction time. Very unfortunate for Bubba.
Very unfortunate for Bubba, but great for his team. But great for his team.
The clone might fear Fioria.
Oh, that's a juicy ult. It's a juicy ult angle for anyone who has area of effect ult. Now we see P-Rob actually start putting work.
P-Rob's getting a
Oh
couple kills.
shit! Is the top lane here?
Ruh-roh.
My lord, this is scary.
Okay, thank God. Bubba got a kill. Bubba, live! Okay, he does dodge.
Oh.
Q timer? Okay, Q's back up. Okay, we're out. I think. Woo!
Oh lord, he running.
No!
Oh, the finisher from Pierre who queued and
Oh.
then hit him.
Pierre did good. Pierre's TP. That is a crazy
Oh,
TP.
TPing back to lane just to get some turret pressure? My gosh, who is this guy? Pierre was putting it deeps.
Yeah, Pierre's been a menace this whole series. I'm not even gonna ask who the honorable MVP is because if the Poros win this, Pierre's the honorable MVP. Pierre's been a fucking menace this entire series. First on the
He's been a
Singe, and then
problem.
on Nasus, and now on the Zac.
He has been a problem for sure.
Like he's got 4 people on him right now, and if there's a blast going
Oh,
here,
mass
he's out.
reflex. Get fucked.
Doesn't even aggro Baron. Okay, someone else did though, not him, but like he's out.
Yeah. He said, "I'll see you in hell." Or maybe he said, "I'll take extra mustard with that." Two possible options.
Two possible options, true.
I can't read Braille.
You should
but
know he's also playing Arthur at the same time. God, I
he is.
hope
He
so.
definitely is.
I hope so.
He's got 67 thieving, so
Wait, actually?
cracked.
Like, actually?
Yep.
That's so funny.
Real time, bro. Real time.
I used to do that too, and then people be like, why are you not moving the camera for our Overwatch VOD, or like, why are you not paying attention for like our ranked game? And I'd be like, I don't fucking care. I'm got a fucking woodcutting level, brother.
Yeah. Would go chop.
Wood gotta be chopped. Fish gotta be caught.
What don't they understand?
I don't get what they didn't understand.
We are only seeing 5% of Pierre's maximum brain power.
5%. If this guy focuses, the Pudgy Poros are kind of fucked.
If he focuses, he might make a black hole in his brain. It's a little scary.
This fight does not look
And
good.
he's in there. He's in there. He said, "You guys need a front line, and I am that front line." He paves the way.
Wait, what? Blue had
And then
5
dies.
here, but Blue is getting shit on.
Yeah, I don't know.
They didn't
I
have...
think
Red side
Europe-
didn't have Blitzcrank here. Huh.
I don't believe they were able to pretty much follow up with Pierre's engage. I think only one of them went, and it may have been a little too deep for who they were trying to go for.
Yeah. And pretty sure, as Blondie noted, Oriana got a huge ult on the backside, which
Yep.
is going to be soul for the Pudgy Poros here.
We all know that happened because of Bubba.
Bubba did it all again. That's
Thank you,
crazy. It even says
Excellent comms.
Bubba Prince Aphelios has slain the Infernal Drake.
Mhm.
Bubba made him do that. That was good call on Bubba's part.
There's actually 5 different characters being controlled by Bubba. Just
So Gemstone's playing the queen character. I believe Mundo
Mhm.
is the knight. P-Rob is the rook, and Mr.
One
Repeat
old
is
big game
probably
of
the bishop.
chess.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Bubba's of course the king. As Bubba's queen is under attack right now, but Bubba himself is here to save the day. Will knock off Talon's head and Feorius too. Double kill for our king Bubba. Thank goodness.
All hail, all hail.
As we're okay. That's not good. The chat is
It must
showing
be a
some.
glitch.
Well, no, the chat's showing some potential toxicity among the blue team, among
Uh-oh.
the patrol.
Uh-oh. I don't think Hardy ever got an answer. I don't know who's winning this series so far.
PP is ahead 2-0. I don't see the confusion.
Okay. Okay.
So, that's the answer you're gonna get.
Who on PP's team was doing really well that got them that advantage?
Did you answer him, Tyler? Oh, true, you did. You
We'll
gave
be
him a
right
good.
back.
You made
Oh,
him
okay.
answer the riddles 3. You said, "Would a team of Bubble lose 2 games?" That's true.
You gotta answer the what's the trolls told to get in this boy's hole?
Yeah, that was one of them.
And Jason did.
Fuck.
He's all up in there.
Fucking hell. Dude, this jazz is so good. This non-copyright jazz is such a good banger playlist. It's just background, it's just quiet, but it's just so good.
Is it setting the mood?
I think so.
My man.
Okay, I do really want to get Bubba in here for an interview, but I also know that he had an interview pretty recently, and I kind of want to get P-Rob in here because he also had a couple big games. If the Poros win this, if Pookie Patrol wins this, I really want to get Pierre in here.
Okay. Bunch of bouncing. A lot of bouncing.
A lot of bouncing. Doing fucking tricks on it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know.
God dang.
Oh, Muckasol died. I think Oriana ult caught them out. Tyler, please don't ruin my bedtime. It is already past it.
Tyler, did you finish your schoolwork? That's what I thought. Get that shit done so we can grind RS3. I want no excuses. I want no bars held. There are dungeons that need to be.
Eared.
There are dungeons that need to be dungeoneered. No. When they originally came up with that phrase, Andy, they were wrong, so I just fixed it for them.
Little historical correction for you.
Yeah, history won't tell you the real thing that happened. So.
Dude, this is a big Bubba game. Big Gemstone game, too.
Yeah, they'd be kind of dominating.
But most of the games, P-Rob has had like a 6k gold lead on Mukasol. In this game, he does not. This is strange. But it's all because of our Lord and Savior, Bubba. That E just did a third of Caitlyn's HP bar. That's crazy. Good work, Bubba.
And now we begin the siege.
Yeah, they got Elder in 40 seconds, so... Holy God.
Oh, my lord.
I don't even think the Q hit. I think that was just RW.
That was just that was disgusting.
Gemstone has a little bit of damage.
Gemso said, "Good night, Caitlin. No bedtime story.
Oh, fuck. The
Good
people,
night and a bottle of NyQuil. Holy, okay.
the people want Bubba, and I know that, and I want Bubba, but I also, again, I know we had an interview recently, so I kind of want to get P-Rob in here, but also, like, Bubba's kind of earned it. I don't know.
He's kind of putting in that work. Gemstone too. Gemstone's an option.
Gemstone's had a really big game 3. The game
That's what I'm
2
saying.
was, like, lackluster. Game 1 was, like, okay.
Oh, they're just ignoring Fioria. Gemstone throws the ball on top of him. Says catch. It's a bowling ball.
Elder Dragon is up, but Bubba does not care about that. Bubba's out for fucking blood. As maybe now he cares about it, but he's gonna reset first. Maybe.
I could see them just starting it now. Oh,
Oh?
caught out. Unfortunately, but that bubba trap was there.
Uh-oh.
Up a little bit. Ooh.
That was close. Bubba almost did a die.
That is not the move we want to see.
No, I don't like Bubba's die move. As he will back, as he leaves Gemstone to fend for himself. Joe actually just knocked the heads off of the back line.
Damn.
Yeah, Joe kind of smurfed that shit. He's back to
Yeah.
full HP, of course.
He's back to 1 million ants. For my Rick and Morty fans out there.
Yeah, Joe's been a trooper. His Nasus got taken away, and then he's been copped the Orin and Cho'Gath ban for several games, so he's on his, like, in theory, 6th best champion. And he's kind of putting in the work.
Oh my lord. Gemstone's auto attacks are doing damage too. Holy shit.
He's on 2,800 gold, so he's going to buy probably, like, an Overlord's Bloodmail in full right now, maybe? Or Spirit Visage. Overlords it is.
Hmm. And we see the PP's going for Elder.
Yeah, Team PP is saying the Elder
Stomping
Dragon.
that shit. Stomping that shit. Easy. Quick time, quick time.
As our Lord and Savior steals away the Raptors camp from the bad men.
So
He's going
there's
for
the
some
good
wolf
PPs
now.
and the bad PPs.
Nah, they're all good. It's just Bubba. It's just Bubba's our Lord and Savior. Bubba's the good guy,
Okay, okay.
I think.
I forgot this lore drop. I didn't get the lore drop.
I mean, it's all the good homies rec league, right? Everyone here is a homie.
True.
It's just there's only one
Everyone's
Bubba.
good.
There's only one Bubba, and I can't
Oh.
control that. That guy's got the
Some are
sound
just
name.
gooder. You know, some are just gooder.
It's just
So.
the Bubba factor, right? As Nash is down and Elder, this is kind of a moment where Red Side wants to end. Look for the ball to be put on Bubba, our Lord and Savior, as he denies vision on the western flank. Mystery P flashing in. Don't think he had hookup. He just wanted to kind of assert dominance there. I like that. As Joe's just stepping up. Really big Pierre engage though. Finds
Pierre is
everybody.
melting the front line.
P-Rob with a triple though does go down to Pierre. It is up to Bubba to save the day here.
Mm-hmm.
Pierre found a quadra kill there.
That was absolutely disgusting.
I'm pretty sure
He
at
just
one
kinda
point. I'm pretty sure at one point Pierre was like a third HP or like a quarter HP.
Mm-hmm. He just fucking bounced on that shit.
And he two shots the bad man. Get out of here. That's Bubba's world.
Here we see the 1v1 that we've been aching for. My loins.
I don't want to watch it. I don't want anything bad to happen to Bubba.
I feel the blood. I think Pierre could have taken that. And he goes in for round 2.
Okay, Bubba does get
The
the flea
ults. Oh,
off.
oh. Is that fear?
Yeah, the clone
Is
dies
that
to procs
blood?
the... Yeah.
He can bleed? Oh no.
No,
Here showing
Bubba's
that mortal
fine.
men still have a chance against gods. Guys, we might need it.
What do you mean? We have Mortal Reminder on... Or not Mortal Reminder, sorry. We have Merlo on Oriana. That's good enough. Yeah, that was Elder plus Nash on the entire red team. Okay, Joe's Cleaver's thumping people. That was like a fifth of Otter's health. And Muckasoul's missing half his health from Joe Q plus E. Muckasoul got caught out in a pretty rough spot for the
Muckasoul?
side of the patrol. He might have been his own patrol, which was not the optimal play there.
Hmm.
Okay, narrow clip that.
Muckasoul sounds like an
Hell yeah.
Arabic food to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Isn't like
We'll have to ask.
Isn't like muck bowl like something that people were doing on like TikTok a while ago? I'm pretty sure Shayna told me about that one, like a mucka bowl or mucka bowl.
Mukbang. Mukbang?
Yeah, that sounds more right.
Mukbang. That's videos of watching people eat. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Gemstone, BMing the fuck out of them. Killing them under fountain.
And that is going to be the Nexus down. Series done.
That's it.
3-0.
Series finito.
For the Poros.
The peepees. GG's, bro. GG's.
Will that not capture my leak still? It should. Oh, okay, they put that on top. Okay. Pierre.
Who do you want to interview?
Pierre had a grillion damage. I would love P-Rob to
Oh,
come in
he did,
here,
dude.
but I would take Bubba. I would take either Bubba or P-Rob. I really want P-Rob for his game 1 and 2 performance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not my match history. Don't look at that.
Well, Tai Tai is ready for death. He's ready for revolutionaries. Yeah. I see that, Andy.
I want
Pierre was the only one
P-Rob,
putting up a
but
good fight.
I know
His
P-Rob
engage
is
was
too nervous.
pretty damaging. Get him in here. Batman. Give me this guy's balls.
P-Rob, come home.
P-Rob, what's up, man?
Yes.
Yep.
Yo.
Well done on the series, brother. Congratulations.
Thanks. Kind of ended the last game.
So,
No.
well, you had a really good first 2 games, though. I mean, the Jinx was extremely clean. Yunara was also very clean. What prompted the Aphelios pick?
Well, I was gonna go Varus into Caitlyn because it's pretty good when I do that, but it's like Varus is boring, and I'm gonna try to play Aphelios.
Okay.
All right.
So you want to spice it up?
Spice it up.
Yeah. Are you aware that Bubba is the Lord and Savior? That's my second question.
Who's your god?
I think the Lord and Savior before that's Mr. Repeat, my support for saving me a lot
No.
in those first 2 games.
Yeah,
This might be
then
blasphemy,
Bubba.
but
and then Bubba? Okay, as long as Bubba's second, I guess
Well,
that's...
my whole team, I don't know.
You
I think Bubba's last on my whole team.
Wow!
Wow.
Jesus, the Lord and Savior.
holy shit, dude. That's crazy. Chad, what do we got to say about that? Tai Tai? Tai Tai? Tai Tai's probably up in arms right now.
Now, you guys played well. There's a lot of, like, early
guys
game
played very well.
leads, mid game kind of falling behind a little bit, and then late game coming back. Was there any... Were you guys purposely playing for late game and, like, being like, whatever happens mid game happens? Or what was your general strategy going into the series?
Well, I remember the first game, the Singed like ran at us
Yeah, that
a
Singe flipped
lot
you a
in
lot
the
of time.
in the mid game, and I was like, oh. But our team like wasn't fully there for me to hit most of the time, and I'm like, well, I get items later too, and I'm just gonna shred them, and that's what happened. And we had proper team fights with like everybody there, so the Singe couldn't do anything really later.
Yeah, well, I mean, once your Lord and Savior's Fiddlesticks Q hit him, you were able to hit him pretty good.
Oh yeah, that was Bubba's plan. He was like, I'm gonna go fiddle into that.
That's what I'm saying. If you had to get, I guess, I don't know what I want to ask right now. Gabe, do you have any more questions for P-Rob while we're here?
Who do you think on the enemy team was doing the most for
Okay,
them?
that's usually the last one. That's what I was going to go last into.
Oh,
No,
well,
you're good.
first
You're
is
good.
always last. Dessert first.
Dessert first.
Let's see here. I know freaking River Otter was very annoying to play against.
Hmm.
But Pierre gets like level 20 as a top laner champ and does stuff.
Pierre looked like he was menace mode for a lot of that. Between the Singed
Yeah.
and, I mean, the Nasus a little bit, but also especially that Zac, that looked, like, very annoying.
That sack looks very, very frustrating to play against.
I would say River Otter or Pierre deserves it.
Okay.
Both
All
of them.
right.
And I guess I may as well just jump ahead. One more question, because why the heck not? Looking ahead at the bracket, you guys are going to face the winner of, what is MSPT? Oh, mentally sick, physically thick, and BW. Holy God, why am I having a fucking stroke? And Big Wraith, between Narrow's team and Deddy's team, do you have any hopes of who you're versing or any expectations of what's going to come in that next series for you guys? Or not that far yet. You were just focused on this.
I believe Deddy's team will most likely win that, but who knows? And I also hope they win, because then we'll have a rematch, since we played them like week 1, and now our team might be a little reformed to
Oh shoot!
be
Okay.
stronger this time.
Yeah. Did you guys win that week 1, or did you guys lose that week 1?
I think we lost 2-0 to Deddy's team.
Oh, so you're looking for a grudge match? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. That's exciting. That's gonna come next week, everybody. Well, hopefully, we're gonna. I mean, that first series has to happen, and then the winner of that will play now the Pudgy Poros. But well, cool. Awesome job, P-Rob. Awesome games tonight.
Thanks.
Popped off a
for
lot.
Well played, well played.
And best of luck in your next series.
Thank you.
And that's all she wrote, folks.
All right, stream is ending, guys. We'll tune in next. I believe our next game, looking ahead, I think there's one tentatively tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. It actually is the Big Wraith versus the Mentally Sick, Physically Thick. And then there's, I think, one after that for the first round of playoffs, which is then the Spooky School of Fish versus Respectfully Better. And after that, we'll have round 2 playoffs. But I think tune in tomorrow, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time for the next series in the playoffs.